I had a child at 19, 14 heartbreaks, and 15 abortions. And I could not even say no to sex. It was that bad.
Why?
Low self-esteem can make you do crazy things. Nai belle enter. Doctor just say, I can see the head of a baby. My mom just fainted. My father sent word, I must not see you again. This is not my child. No tell man, say, you get pikino in the beginning. If you tell him, he go leave you. So let him fall in love with you first. So I took the advice. And that was the greatest mistake of my life. Every divorcee has the tendency to divorce again.
What led to your first divorce?
No money.
Oh, he didn't have money.
Yes. I was the man. He was the woman. Nedu, I was never ever connected emotionally, physically, anything to this man. I was the one who made the decisions. I was the leader. I was the man. And people will tell you, love will grow in marriage. Don't worry. There's no place in the Bible that they say woman love. They only say woman submit. Me, I'm thinking, let's become. How we go come out of this poverty? How we go? But he go say, hey.
Who initiated the divorce?
Me.
Welcome to your award-winning, your award-winning podcast, The Honest Bunch. See, we are super grateful that every Monday at 6 p.m., we curate great content for your viewing pleasure, and you are there. God bless you. We appreciate you. We don't see, say some people go come and say, blah, 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 but when I go sit there and say, nah, lie. In fact, in the past, it used to be us saying, go and watch the full episode. Now, some people would just say, I would wait until Monday before I share my thoughts. We appreciate you. Like we say, if you're an adult and you can make informed choices because God don't bless you with sense, watch, learn, take the one when good for you and leave the other people where we say they think, say, nothing good can come out. So come on, don't do that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have people who stand and support us. We are grateful because it's not easy all through this season. I'll begin first with Resida. Resida, we don't talk and say real estate. If you want to invest, God don't bless you to own a piece of the earth. Put your money where you will not cry. And just slide into their DM, type Honest Bunch. They're going to say that from us you come and they'll give you the best deals. Then there's also a free prize. We talk, say, make you shop quality items and win fantastic prizes. Not be to they buy things where we say, they'll come tell you, say, walk fast. So that the Nike will not really show Nike. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Then we also have Carabao Energy. Man U fans, don't worry. Let's take it to keep our tempo high, but we will bounce back. And there's also Adult Nation Entertainment. Me, I leave my orgami giving that information, but I will first say, do mommy the jig.
Osuma
Grammy.
Follow Do Mommy the Jig on all platforms, on Twitter, Nana X, Instagram, and every social media platform. Do Mommy has a new EP out. It's called Luna. 3 songs in the EP, so you can go stream the songs, download it, and add value to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, the introduction of the amazing quartet. And it is such great privilege to begin with the woman of valor on my immediate right. Ladies and gentlemen, ambassador of Umuada from the southeastern part of Nigeria, Ada Zulezu, www.asankbokoto.com, Ada Dika Palm Oil. Ladies and gentlemen, light has come. We want, representing Itim, Adi Itim, and by the special grace of God, incoming. See the Porsche in the mama.
He's so good.
That was needed. It was needed. Ladies and gentlemen, one beautiful Nigerian woman. What beats that? Two beautiful Nigerian women. Our Gen Z Pro Max. Gen Z body with home training. This one, they train her well.
They do.
Once she's outside, they know she's outside. When she comes back inside, they know she has come back inside. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful, delectable, drop dead gorgeous. Once she says yes, stop. Some people are settling their laptop now to say, okay, let me watch.
Material.
Because of Ezinne Posh. Because of Deity Cole. Ladies and gentlemen, Deity Cole!
Hi, chummies.
Happy New Week, guys.
Happy New Week, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, our eldest brother,
The salt.
the salt, a strong man. Azwa nunte. Ana gbegbe, ana attaching God. Oloyire loyeri. The one that swallows what swallowed the elephant. A man of enchanting physiognomy, many degrees and characters. The one who will take the head when the cow is slaughtered.
The one who also identifies as a generator.
As a generator.
But can never be drugged.
Can never be dry. Once you touch him, you hear grrr, grrr, grrr. Ladies and gentlemen, a naked wire from above. If you try him, he will shock you.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Yes. Thank
And
you very
husband
much.
material.
6 foot tall
God.
chocolate
Dripping in
puppy.
white.
Holy communion.
The Carabao of the honest bunch.
Husband dressed like person they go take only communion. Only sacrament.
Angel. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this episode, if you don't learn anything from this episode, Nato, let you know, say, no matter what you they go through for this life, no matter what you don't go through, no matter what you think, say, you feel go through, if you set your mind, say, this will not define who I am, it will definitely not define who you are. And by the special grace of God, irrespective of any challenge, you will go through it. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest is a warrior. Our guest has been there and done that. Veni, vidi, vici. She has came, she has come. She came, she saw, she conquered. And she did not only just conquer and bow out. She has written her name in the annals of history in gold. And she's teaching people, telling them that, see, no matter the trauma, no matter the pain, no matter the bitterness, with God and your conscious effort, you can set it aside, open a new chapter and begin afresh. Ladies and gentlemen, she calls herself the healing guru. You not get any trauma where you don't go through, where you say you not go receive healing. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for a woman who has had her heart broken and shattered 14 times, 15 abortions, had a child at the age of 19 and has gone through the process of divorce, but she's still here and she's still making her mark. Please make some noise for Lara Kudayisi.
Thank you. That introduction, Itiko.
Thank you. You're welcome. So I would say that we are super grateful that, you have said, irrespective of what it is, you will tell your story and let so many people, especially young people, learn from you. For so many people, they would say, it's easy. You see it on social media. People say, if anybody puts a gun to my head, I will not reveal this information.
Yeah.
But to reveal freely and also teach people, it gives hope. And we thank you. We're grateful. And we hope that as many Nigerians, as many young people that listen to your story, they will be inspired. You're welcome, ma. God bless you.
Thank you very
So
much.
let me begin from where I am sure a lot of people are like, wait, what did I just hear? Make we first start with that heartbreak, the 14 heartbreak. Because one heartbreak, safe, they change people's life.
Yeah.
But you do 14. 14, that's person where they study medicine and surgery. Finish, do NYSC, come back, come go do engineering. Come back again. But you're still here standing. Yeah. Let's begin first with, the heartbreak. 14 of them. What exactly happened to Lara Kudayisi?
Okay. No, I remember her.
Oh, praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
I remember her clearly now.
Okay. So, I cannot talk about the heartbreak without talking about how I think born the child.
Okay.
19.
Good.
That's where it started
At age
from.
19, yes.
You get. So I was in school. I was in Abeokuta, church girl, and I was with this man. We were going to get married. That was the plan because we are church girls. We shouldn't have sex, all of those things. But small, You understand? From
What's
kiss to,
here?
make I explain.
Okay.
And it will be coming down. So from kissing to, so you get one day like that where we say, I enter, no, don't go. Just the tip, that kind of thing. So I don't know, to be honest. I thought I was still a virgin. So I found out I was pregnant when I was 5 months and 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So, and I was in my second year in the Polytechnic at this time.
Sure.
You get, so now that time, problem can start. Because how do you tell your parents? How do you tell, Anyway, thankfully I went back to school, and at this time I told you I was a church girl, choir everywhere. In the big church back home in Lagos, in school, choir coordinator, fellowship, all those things. It was crazy, but how I even find out that it was 5 months, 2 weeks. They say they won't go come out, say small pikin. Your papa go send me come out for house. You understand? When I found out I was pregnant, I didn't know how long it was or how far gone I was. So my mom found out, with her friends, hey, Jesus, so maybe we go, hey, this child, da 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 da. Now when we reach hospital, doctor say, okay, before we even do anything, maybe we check how far. Doctor just say, I can't see the head of a baby. My mom just fainted. So doctor say, sorry, it's too late. So she go born this baby. So I went back to school. Like, I didn't tell my dad. It was away in Abuja then. So I just told my mom, this is my final year in the Polytechnic. If I tell my dad, that's the end of my school. So make I collect school fees first. So, and then I went back to school. My mom dealt with the rest. And my father sent word, I must not see you again. This is not my child. You get that kind of thing. So it was when I got back to school, had the baby, came back home at some point because I was just a child, nursing a child. I didn't even know how to take care of myself. So I developed a breast abscess. So I couldn't wear a bra for months, So at that time, I think I came for, so that time they don't beg my papa, I beg, that kind of thing. So I was back home. So my dad would see me, it was in pain. It would, now that I'm a parent, my daughter is 22 years old, by the way.
Wow.
So I can relate now, but he would look at me with pain, say, see, who go marry you? You're finished. He never say, you don't go school. That kind of thing. You don't go make money, but our parents in this part of the world, you get, say, you will marry you, even cha-cha, virgins. They no see husband. Who will marry somebody after one? So that kind of thing. And in my head, I didn't tell him because if he kill me. But in my head, I told him that I will prove this man wrong. I will make sure I get married, prove him wrong, and become somebody so that he will swallow his words. And that was the greatest mistake of my life. Yeah, because that was when I started subconsciously what I call Operation Get Married to Prove Daddy Wrong.
Oh, wow. Interesting. So this is a very good introduction. But before we proceed to this next level, I think let's just, go back so that we can make certain things clear. For people who are watching to maybe understand, because you said something about now that you are a parent, you maybe have an idea of how daddy was feeling at that time.
Yes.
Let me ask, because you mentioned you're a church girl at home in school.
Yeah.
Were your parents maybe ministers or members of the clergy, like maybe popsing a pastor or a high-ranking person for church and all? Just give a brief, background of
my parents.
Yes.
So they weren't clergy, but they are conservative people. People would that, they don't like their names
to be stained.
You understand? To be stained. You get. We have a reputation. My parents, my family, they're very, very they always bring them out. They are very, very conservative people. You get. So, and my dad, he came from a poor background. That kind of thing, say my children, they will not go through my route. They will be great in life. So I finished secondary school at 14 plus.
Wow.
So I was like his pride. He used to use me to brag. Say, see my pikin. So now telling him or hearing that kind child is now pregnant, it was a great disappointment. And I can tell you, I said, back then I used to blame him, but now never. Because I say I get 22-year-old pikin. So I get it. I feel it. Where you feel like you have invested your whole life, sacrificed for these children, do you understand? Poured everything. And this is how this child repays me. That's how he saw it. You understand? And that's why a lot of parents get mad and things like that. You get what I mean? So that was where that pain was coming from. I see now that it was pain. You understand?
Okay.
He didn't mean to bring me down. But unfortunately, that reaction threw my self-esteem in the gutter. Because from then, I started seeing myself as after one. Do you understand? Meaning that I'm not like the next girl. You understand? Meaning that, so which was where the heartbreak started from. I felt like any man that would be with me was doing me a favor. So I had to bend beyond double. to do. I felt like I had to do more than what the average girl would do, because me now, I don't get name after one. You know, so which was why when a guy tell me, stand on your head, use your hand like this, I go do them.
Wow.
You understand? And don't forget, Operation Get Married to Prove Daddy Wrong, which is what a lot of people are doing today. I must prove my ex wrong. He said I will never find anybody like him. You understand? So I will show him Pepe. Meaning, do you know what that means? That means you no longer are in control of your life. It is that person. Because all your decisions are centered around that person. My mama family, my village people, they say, I no go make harm. I must show them. So from that, you start buying cars, you start entering debts to get house, to put your children in high, you understand, billable schools, just to prove that I'm doing well. Meanwhile, you are dying inside. This was what happened to me. Imagine enduring all of that for 14. That is why I could have 15 heartbreaks. Because when one person say, I want to sleep with you, I don't use protection. Mumu me, I'll be like, hey, I don't go if you say, no, if you vex, leave me now. So that's why when you see people on social media say terrible things, or people in abusive relationships, you go to say, can't you see? You they crazy, are you stupid? You don't know the trauma that is powering them, the decision that is powering them. You understand? That's why they want to die there. My father or my mother left my marriage. I cannot leave marriage. So the man, they beat me, she must die there. Do you understand? They say that it is a curse in our, I'm going to break the curse, you die there. Do you understand? So, which was why I would end up aborting for one guy. And he would still say, I don't use condom, or you have to be smarter. And me, stupid me, still go sleep with the same guy, get pregnant, still go abort again. Which was how he ended up being 15. Because, I've shared this story, July 2nd made it 12 years that I started sharing
the 15
story.
abortions, was it for the same person?
Oh, no, absolutely not. Maybe 14 heartbreaks.
Okay, now, can you chronicle, I mean, you said that was where Operation
Get married.
Gets
to
Married
prove Daddy Wrong.
to Prove Daddy Wrong started. Now, from that time, can you chronicle for us what led, as in from the stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, to where it got to the point where you say you don't lose?
Yeah.
Just run us through it.
Okay, so
As much as you can remember.
yes, as I take Bondi Pikin, that year, I had to go back to school, now to PRO, because I was the PRO of my department. Don't born, you don't fall our hand, Christian sister, that kind of thing. So that shame again goes with you. So when my daughter was 6 months, because I couldn't read properly, in fact I had the carryover, the only one, because there was no time, I was just a student. Imagine speaking, crying overnight, you taking care. My mom couldn't come because my younger ones were very small. So she had to stay back at home with them. She used to come every Sunday. So I didn't have anybody with me, other than my best friend. She's still my best friend today, 23 years. Hi, Biola. So when my daughter was 6 months, my mom said, bring her so that you can go back and write this final exams. You see that decision? So by the time I went back, no child. This time, I wanted to prove that I'm not who people think I am. You understand? And so when I went back to school that period, you would see me, I used to wear a lot of mini skirts. I used to wear big hair. I used to wear, what do you call it now? Loud makeup. Because I felt like they don't come out something for my body. So I need to show, I need to prove, I need to be noticed. That's why when you see people, that's why you were saying that, my videos, I'll be kind. That's why. I've been there. A lot of people are crying for attention. They are crying in pain. When you see them act out, say terrible things just to get attention. But we knock them more. Idiots. How can you say this one? So that was where he started from. Met the first guy. Oh, pretty girl. So when I started dating, I remember one of my older family friend now, may God rest his soul, is dead now, told me then, no tell man, say you get pikino in the beginning. If you tell him, he go leave you. Mm-hmm. So let him fall in love with you first. So I took the advice. The first one, by the time, I think we're 3 months or 4 months, Oh, wow, you have a child. Oh, my God, you don't even look it. You're so strong, such a strong girl. Oh, yeah, you know, go pick your call again.
By that time, when I don't sleep with each other.
Of course, now. You know, go pick your call again. You don't run. You know, maybe the next one.
That was the first heartbreak.
That was the first one. Nedu, I cannot remember everything one by one. No. I don't think now.
Okay.
You understand? I was 19, 20 then. I'm in my 40s now. I can't remember, you know, one by one.
Yeah.
But it was just that sequence.
Okay.
So the one I also remember was another one that I met somewhere, you know, and told him too after about 5 months or 6 months. He was like, that one. I like him because very honest. He was like, babe, I swear to God, now fun me, I won't have. You know, that I'm sorry that you have to go through this, you know, because you get picking now. I'm sure you are looking for a father figure for your child. I'm not that one. You are actually my 4th girlfriend. I have 4 girlfriends. And I'm going to get married in December. My wife to be is in the UK doing master. I swear. Like, I'm telling you. I was like, what? This guy comes to my house every day. Takes me out to weddings with his friends. So all those things, your friends. Now like
So you were our wife.
kind of thing. And they cook for them. They come to my house from work every day. His friends come to my house every day. Saturday, we dey go wedding. Our wife, we dey go dance for wedding. For where? But at least it was honest. So it was after that one I said, no, I can't do this. It's better to declare your assets and liabilities from the beginning. Make who won't put head.
Okay.
So, but when you now start telling them again from the beginning, oh my God, okay, no problem. Let's see how it goes. Sometimes now, hindsight, I found that a lot of those people, they don't have plan to move forward because I was silly and stupid enough, you understand, to give anything. And when I say anything, I mean anything. You know, there are a lot of men too. Now I know trauma is pushing everybody. Because himself, he no balance. But he see girl where we say would sacrifice and do anything.
Did you do abortion for that one?
Which one? The one that said
the one that our wife.
No. So the guy, he was very honest. We didn't even get there at all.
The abortions that you did. Sorry, I'm cutting
It's okay.
you. You did 15 abortions.
Yes.
Did you do it for one person, or one person had 5 abortions, or one person?
Yes. So I think it was only one person I remember that had about 3 or 4. The others were maybe 1, 2, something like that.
You were sharing it.
Hey,
No, so one person had. I needed.
Nedu, this is the premium dragging part, Abi.
No, it's not. It's not because I'm trying to
get
because the truth is, if we don't get deep into it, we might not be able to bring the crux of the whole thing, and people might not be able to learn and tap into it. I mean, from where they are, because some people did the beginning, some people did the middle, some people did. So everybody can take from wherever they are.
Yeah.
Now, the first time that you did the abortion, that one come out. You do second one, that one come out. You do third one, that one come out. Didn't you think to stop?
I didn't think.
Operation.
The goal, there was a goal. Get married.
And
Daddy
put daddy
wrong.
to and
So
prove daddy wrong.
Daddy wrong. That was the goal. So the abortions were just by the way. There were things that I felt I had to go through to make that goal come to pass. So there was no, what if I even tell myself, say, I don't go born one. If the womb become damaged, no born again, I don't get one. But the goal, Nedu, see, I left school, came to Lagos, started working, had a job in a bank, bought my first car, 24. I was living cool. So it wasn't as if I was broke. But that disease still there. And it comes from low self-esteem. When you see yourself below, you see yourself as nothing. You understand? You will take anything. I have never, ever intentionally gotten pregnant for anyone. You understand what I mean? Never. But when it happens, I'll just be like, what will I do now? If I tell this guy now, and I tell him, because I always tell them, well, babe, no, we're not ready. Me, which job? Where the money? Where the this thing? Okay, so let's be more careful now. Maybe you should start using condom. He will tell you, yes, that period. Do the abortion, come back. at that point of let's do again. And I could not even say no to sex. It was that bad.
Why?
Because I felt I could lose him if I say no.
So you felt having sex, not saying no to sex constantly was a way to keep them?
Yes. And a lot of people are still like that, trust me.
Obviously.
Yes, you feel like if he's asking, not like you intentionally go and give, you understand? But the person is asking, you don't say no, because if you say no, what if there's another girl out there that is not after one, that does not have your own disadvantage, and person is out there and willing to give, he go leave you. How you want to take marry?
And it's not as if you were in these relationships because of me. They were giving you money.
No money. Don't worry. Now
You were confident. You didn't even give.
Me, a lot of times I give. So not be say that they not be money. So that is why you would see very wealthy or well-to-do women, you understand, be with no good men, and you go to say, "Are you blind? What's your problem?" And they go even they lie to you. You know they know. He bought car for me. Me when I didn't buy the car, package it in. Do you understand? It's low self-esteem.
I wanted to ask, during the times that this pregnancy thing happened, 2 questions. Who usually initiated the abortion option? Because I know
That's a good question.
Because I know that, sometimes men would like, let it not be that
yes,
I said
I'm the
it,
one, yes,
right?
Yes.
So when you initiate it, seconded.
Yes.
Yes. And secondly, during those processes, were they kind or were you by yourself?
Oh my goodness. Gosh. That's a good question. Because that is something I like to talk about a lot. So there were some guys, like, they even take off. So I do everything myself. You understand? Go to the hospital, pay for it, I will have to beg maybe one friend to follow me. So the guy don't come out. I remember one guy, oh God, I remember I had a small Honda Civic then. I was working in the bank in Lagos, and I knew him in school then. He was older, like way up. So I used to call him mentor kind of thing. So we reconnected, started dating and stuff. I remember giving him my car then. He said he was going traveling with the car. Me, I enter bus. So I don't know Uber that year.
Wow.
Your sister don't suffer. So there was no Uber, so gave him the car, came back to I no see AC again for car. That's where I'm going to. Waiting up. He said, it's faulty, the compressor, as I was on the speed, the compressor 4 come out. See, when I told my husband this thing, he said, babe, your brain, because I didn't know, and I believed him. So that guy, that period, got me pregnant. And I told him, so plus he returned the car without compressor, so it is now I'm thinking maybe he go sell the compressor, I don't even know. You get, and then told him that period, I'm pregnant. He said, okay, I'm coming. I need to, that was it. That was
Osalo.
Osalo ni tefe. Till today, I never see him or heard from him. So there were some like that. So, but the last one, that's the 14th or 15th abortion. That time I was in church, in the choir, had rededicated my life because, you go down lost in those processes. You understand? So at some point, I told myself, I'm going to make better decisions. I'm going to give my life. In fact, I remember telling my roommate then, I know all these club things, all these, nothing. I know I'm a church girl. Now church, they train me. I'm going back to the church.
Hallelujah.
So went back to the church. Big enter choir, you understand? Good girl.
Our choir that time.
Our choir, Nedu, nada our choir, I swear. Get there, started met this guy. He met my daughter. In fact, the guy was my birthday mate, so he's sweet, well. And the guy told me then he was a virgin. It's like a pastor because it's all this. I'm telling you, all this column for unit that year, section leader, area coordinator.
Yes, zonal coordinator.
Zonal coordinator, that kind of rank. So this is somebody that when he prays for somebody, you understand, they will call him, oh brother, this, my daughter, you say, don't worry, I give you the word, and they will come back with testimonies.
Wow.
So I felt like,
This
is it. He saw my daughter, knows my daughter, likes my daughter. They have a good relationship. You understand? We don't they plan marriage. He carried me going in parents' house. I brought him to my dad's. You understand? My parents don't they plan. Nai bele enter.
Wait, zonal coordinator not keep himself before marriage.
Continue.
So as the
No, sorry, I need to understand. No, and I'm not saying this maybe to get juicy details, but you know, people talk about temptation and how you should, keep yourself ahead. For example, people would say, let's meet outside, let's not meet. I want to know, because some people might be in this situation. The brother who says he's a virgin, obviously, he hasn't known any woman. But what happened? Was it that you people were now, in close proximity too much or something?
Yes, that was what was happening. Because I remember he was living with his parents. Then it was close. I was living alone at this time, so my house was on the way to his office. So we first of all brunch in the morning. Me, wife material, cook for husband to eat, go to work. So when he's coming back, resumes in my house, stays there till like 11 to, you understand? So of course, those periods you get. So there were times where we say we go get sex, you understand, repent, fast for 3 days.
I mean, it's okay to go astray.
Godly relationship.
No, wait. But see.
You are saying it's okay, like it's okay to go astray.
You can always go astray.
I know now.
I'm going to lean towards your understanding now and ask the question. I'm sorry, sweetheart. The thing is, a brother that is a virgin
Who hasn't known
woman before. What do you never chop? How you go take miss waiting you never chop? Hold on. No, I'm not saying. But of course, when you are a virgin, your machine gun will still be raising. Yes.
She is not a virgin.
Yeah.
She too.
So who was instigating?
Now the man, this thing get instincts, Nedu. You go get how did they do virgin and virgin we marry for marriage? How did they take do who they initiate?
But he's a zonal leader.
And now
when zonal leader meets, sister, praise the Lord. Remo Shankara Rashidi Ekene Kawasaki Suzuki. You should share the word of the Lord. What did the Lord bring your path today? How did you defeat it?
No.
Did you speak in tongues?
Waiting.
David was the one after God's heart. David saw Uriah.
from his balcony.
He got her pregnant.
He done the wife before now.
He killed him, your husband.
Uriah's wife, Bathsheba.
Sorry, Bathsheba, sorry. He killed his husband now. In fact, the husband even delivered his own death. This thing.
So the first time he
was still a son.
What will be the first time una nyogrenyo?
It will be the first time. No, I can't remember. But I'm just trying to tell you that.
So after you became pregnant, he ran away.
No, not that one.
Okay.
So
he got close to your daughter.
You understand? Got close to my daughter. Parents. We've met both families.
So it's more like an introduction.
Yes, I have met his parents. Both parents have not met, but have met his parents. He has met my parents. I've met his whole family. He's met my whole family. So we're already talking marriage and stuff. So I got pregnant. So at this point, at that time, I should be 29. I was 29 years old. So I'm like, I'm now a church girl. I've rededicated my life to God. I no go fit do this thing. The ones where I don't do, I don't know. Or maybe I was crazy. But now I know they do again. Maybe we do this thing. Maybe we won't marry. Waiting they there. Yes. He said, no, we are in church. They're going to suspend us, They'll suspend us from that our choir.
Yes.
They will suspend him too. But after a while, they'll call you back. I'm like, whatever. God will forgive us. Let's not kill. So he was like, no, I shall the dragon. Me, I go burn this picky. Anything way like me, you do. Then he came one day, 6 a.m. I said he has thought about it. That if I'm going to keep this baby, he's out of that relationship. Thank God you already have one before. Do you know what that does? It's called anchoring in NLP. The trauma. You understand? He's reminding me it go be after too. So that was it. That word was what I was like, calm down. He said, I'm out of the marriage. You keep, I will take responsibility for my daughter, but I will not have a pregnant bride walk to the altar.
But when you there took the machine gun, what did you expect to come outside? Now remote? Now rabbit?
Did you ever think about reporting to the head pastor?
Oh, no.
Pastor go know what happened now.
Yeah.
Pastor will finally know that evil have been.
So, did you ever have that thought?
So, because we're already in counseling anyways with the pastor. So I didn't. I just felt maybe he'll come around. Let me tell you, this part is for church people. Me, I went back to church. This is the devil trying to tarnish my marital destiny. And I'll not agree for the devil. You understand? Anyway, before that one, he told me, go and take out the baby, then we'll continue. So
Zona coordinator.
I went to take out the baby. He was supposed to come that day. We they wait. As he no come. Now the woman say, what? People they wait, oh, you won't do, I mean, you know do. That one was the one I know that, I had conscience, I had pain, and because all the previous ones it was done with or under anesthesia. This one, nothing. So I felt it from the woman, because it was a local hospital, showed me, you're picking down the grow.
Hey.
So that trauma, I won't lie to you, like it destroyed me. So when I came out of that, he called me, sorry. He came to the house, I went into depression. I was sad, I'm a church girl, I started feeling bad, all of those things. Then exactly 1 week after, he came and said he was no longer interested
Whoa!
in the relationship. So that was when I told myself, this is the devil. Because you are almost close to the goal. So the devil wants to, go back to church. Ladies and gentlemen, I fasted for 40 days. Yeah. Low self-esteem can make you do crazy things. You will not know yourself. Because me now, I'm a therapist now, So that is why and the reason why I share, people relate to me. That's why people come to me. That's why I share. So that you will know, say, person we don't face Chris, when your head don't correct.
Yes.
You can't do it again. My tagline is, it is never too late to start over. Never.
So
Sorry, real quick. When you were going through this process of dating the guy, where were your parents then? Were you close to your mom? Were you so close to your mom?
I remember the day I shared that story, my mom said, yeah, I hear me.
So she didn't know.
Where was I?
Then?
She never knew of anything. You understand?
Were you scared to?
Oh, of course. How do I, first of all, the problem? I had a child that my mom was already taking care of. My daughter was living with my parents. She lived with them from 6 months to 11 years. So how do I go back to that same parents? I don't bring another one, no. Who go? So that I go give them to the
While
trade.
dating these people, you didn't share the information with your mom that mommy, I found somebody.
I did.
Oh,
I
so
did.
she knew about this person.
We were praying together.
Okay.
Believing God.
Believing God, Nedu. Because my mom, and then where I come from also, 25 years old, you are married. Whether to tailor, to teacher, or accountant. So it was also a problem for my mom. Where I grew up, I'm from Abeokuta, but my small town, Songota.
You have to be married at 25.
Yes, people get married on time. Do you understand? You have to be married 24, 25, you already go. So my mom, it was do you know how many mountains we went?
Wow.
They go say, waiting be your problem. Mama kilo shake, waiting be a problem. Kolokoni.
That's the problem.
So that fueled that operation, get married, to prove that you're wrong. I remember even when I was buying my car, I had to lie to my dad. My dad said, you can't buy a car. I was 24. How you feel buy? Who go marry you with car? Yeah. I had to lie. Say I get one person. My dad said, I won't see the person. I shall lie, buy the car, finish. After I say, wait the person. I said, Daddy, not lie, I beg. I won't buy a car.
So I have a question on self-esteem.
Yes.
Because truth is, it is something that a lot of people deal with.
Yes.
Some are not even aware.
Yes.
Or many are not even aware.
Yes.
And it creeps in slowly because you might feel that you have disappointed somebody you consider very important in life.
Yes.
And you're struggling to impress that person.
Yes.
But I have one question and I would like you to just, share your thoughts on that. From the very beginning, after you had your child, you said you were PRO. People were like, PRO don't forehand. I would like you to talk about the reaction to that, especially in a community where you consider family and people should be there for you.
Yeah.
One, and how did that affect you?
Oh, good.
Did it bring you closer, maybe to God, or it pushed you further from Him?
So first of all, in school, now students, she don't get it. Around. Some people go, you start, won't touch your belly. You understand? Maybe they confirm. Nobody was bold enough to come and ask me. Do you understand? So even me taking that decision to go back to school was, in fact, my mom was shocked. I just think I'm that day say, my life go finish if I don't go back. Like, this will be the end of my life. So let me endure the shame and go back. So going back, students in the beginning, she said, Lara, now you just belefu. Those kind of things. But eventually, when, the cat was later, you can't hide pregnancy for too long now. Had the baby, they were receptive. They were very, very receptive. You understand? Even in pregnancy, my lecturers were kind because I did those after 12 and I sleep. So they were just a throat shock. Say, this one, no worry, you don't collect D, waiting I go give you. That kind of thing. The students, don't worry, bring the babies. Stuff like that. They were receptive. But when I got back home, you see that I told you I come from a conservative family. We were hiding the baby. You understand?
Sorry, before you talk about that, what church?
I don't mention church, you.
No. Okay, let's do it like this.
Wise.
Let's not call the name of the church. I would want to know if it is maybe Orthodox.
It's Pentecostal.
It's Pentecostal.
Yes.
Sorry. Go on. I want to ask another question. Is your daddy still here?
No, my dad died 2016.
Okay. Did he ever get to finally hear all these things that happened? And what was his reaction? How did he now take it in? Because I'm sure that one would be...
Yeah, so I got married when I was 30. That was the happiest day of my dad's life.
No.
Wow.
So that validated that goal. He called us on the day of the introduction. See the introduction. My father owned a rental service back then, meaning that anything in our house had to bring out tapoli and chair and table. We told my in-laws that they shouldn't bother, that it's a small something. So maybe 4 or 5 of them came. But you see my side of the family, about 40 people.
Wow.
Because after one marry, maybe we see who go marry him. You understand? I'm telling you. So that night when they left, my dad called me and my mom in the sitting room. I said, I forgive you both today. Daddy, why? What? For getting pregnant and having a child. Today you have redeemed yourself.
Wow.
At what cost?
So, and the person I married, how the marriage happened, I saw all the red flags. I say that I'm not a victim. I don't share my story as, there are people, no. Because I felt like there was a goal. This guy come meet me after that one for church.
Yes.
We come out.
Yes.
So another one. Then I had started sharing my story.
Okay.
When my ex-husband came. So I felt like if somebody come after sharing
you don't
your story,
share. It means the person is...
This is the angel. So I saw a lot of things. I saw that he didn't have drive, he didn't have job, all of those things. But I'm like, savior. I wrote a book about all of this called How the Matchmaker's Marriage Failed. I said
How
the
matchmaker's marriage failed.
Yes, because I used to be a matchmaker too. So I said then to myself, so there's a chapter I called Savior's Mentality. I had that savior, and a lot of alpha, powerful women have this. I will help him. I will shape him. I will change him. He will change. I will pray for him. I will until he breaks you. So that was my mentality at that time. So I told myself, I saw all of those things. I say, me, Lara, I go help this boy. Me, we say I get drive, I have business, I dey work, I dey do this. I'll make sure everything works well. You understand? So my dad, so I had, and thankfully, God being merciful, I got married, got pregnant immediately, had my son. You understand? So, everybody dey happy, well, so they didn't even know nobody knew all this story. It was after that I had become a coach, I'd become a therapist. I held my first event. It was called Shattered But Not Broken Conference. And I invited my parents. Now, when I think, why I no brief them, say, now, wait till I won't come. Yeah, you did so. I don't think. My dad walked out of that event. Say, you bring me here to embarrass me, to shame me? Are you joking? He just left. You get. Then in 2016, I did an interview for Guardian. Guardian woman gave me one page. Title. Had a child at 19, 15 abortions. So that went viral. People calling my dad, hey, now Piki. I thought that your child. She still get womb. I'm telling you. So it was devastating for my dad. Why? Reputation. But do you know what I tell parents? Nobody ever asked, how are you? How were you? How did you go through that? How did you survive? No. Nobody. Everybody was concerned, my reputation. How they go say my own child? How they go say my sister? How they go say my friend? How they go say, do you understand, my brother, my sister? How do you do this? Nobody, looks at the person like, okay, I know you are behaving crazy, but what's going on?
Exactly.
How are you? Like, what's in your mind? What is making you think this way? Nobody. So, but the good part for them, she's married now.
Yes. You know, you see this thing you're saying, as light as you're saying it, is crazy heavy.
Yeah.
Bro, it's not just even in relationships. It's even at home, with parents, with daughters, with kids, with sons. You see, if you watch movies sometimes, say when we say, now we they watch the movie, people where they act. You go see a daughter for movie, they react to the papa negatively, the song they react to papa negatively. But it no say it get things where the papa they go through where the papa not fit talk.
Yep.
So it's like everybody is selfish.
Yeah.
That's the word.
You're not putting. Children will come, hey, my daddy is very stupid. Yeah. My daddy is not doing this one. But you don't know what he goes through outside.
Yeah.
Oh, mommy, you are so fat. But you don't know what your mommy is fighting.
Yep.
So everybody is just looking at themselves, not caring about others. You see, the truth is, I think, or rather, let me not think. Do you think if your father had handled it differently, you wouldn't, the story would have been different?
Oh, yes. My mom apologized to me. My dad never, men, African men, it was just nicer. Now so that they take apologize. Yes. But my mom apologized to me that my dad told her that, first of all, they sent me out. Do you understand? Like, when I had my child, my dad told me, I'm not going to give you shishi. Not be me give you belle. Not be me born for you. So you have to fend for your child. I was just 19. So do you know what that means? I had to start work early. So when my mates were even going back to do HND with me, who born me? You understand? I was doing this, I was doing that. I was as 19, na me go buy diaper, na me go pay school fees, na me go all of those things. You get? So that made me to become, two things happened to me. I became this very independent woman. I'm going to be 41 in some months, but I did a movie, small short movie, where I say I feel like I'm 55 because of the level of responsibility. Like I started life early. I work, I don't work for this life. Indian company or which company, because they go chase my pikin for school. My papa go say, your pikin in their house. So now me go still send money. Do you understand? To pay for all of those things while still trying to find love and get married by the side. So what that did, I became this independent woman, over dependent. I didn't know, it is now I get it. I operated a lot from my masculine energy. You understand? That's how women become men. Hey, now you say she's not submissive. She's not doing this one. She's not doing that one.
Because now from somewhere.
How? From where you want come from? When person don't they walk, do you understand? You understand? Become boss, so how do you make that switch when you get home? Say, oh, I need to be submissive to my husband. Like, are you joking? I'm married again now. I have to go and relearn this thing. Because if not, the marriage, you not go work. Because you're married to an African man. Do you understand? So you still have to work with that feminine energy. And it took me a long time. I had to relearn it. I had to learn how to need a man. A woman, need a man. So we say before at the generator, what's in there? You go change plug now. For generator, I go change bulb. I go change. Do you understand? So that is why you see that, like men are not coming. They no go come. You are
because
a man.
No man wants to marry a man.
You are a man. Do you understand? You are literally a man. You operate more from your masculine energy. So the kind of men you will attract are feminine men. So where you will become the husband. Yes, you will be that was what happened in my first marriage.
Oh.
Do you understand? I was the husband. I was the man. He was the woman. You understand? You know, I remember my dad told me, I knew when there was a problem. When I asked him that, what do you like about Lara? And he said, she inspires me. I look up to her. That's when he knows that there's a problem. Do you understand? So that's why this kind of women that operate from masculine energy attract feminine women, men that they can lead. And after a while, you begin to complain.
So which means all these women that are claiming I'm an independent lady, they end up attracting a man that is feminine.
So, and if you attract or date an alpha male, you will always clash.
Yes.
That's where you see all those Twitter war. How can a man tell me? How can a man say? Feminist. Why would a man say? Why would a man say? That's why. Do you understand? Because you're not a feminine woman. So I am not saying femininity means stupidity.
No. True.
No,
it's not. It doesn't.
That's not what I'm saying. And I'm not saying it's low self-esteem, but there has to be a balance where you know that somebody. I remember somebody was telling me recently, like, how can my husband? Like, I don't even like. She's married too. She's like, I don't like when women say my husband will not allow me. What's the meaning of allow? Now I'm born you. And I'm like, well, but I'm married too. Sometimes your husband can tell you, no, babe, I don't think. For instance, this podcast, I had to discuss it with my husband. What if he says, I don't feel comfortable about it? I will say, no, it's my right. Like,
it's my ministry.
Do you understand? I have to do what I've got to do. Why did you marry in the first place? Before no marry. So I had to tell her then that no, but your husband, because even me, woman too, I feel tell him, say, no, I'm not comfortable with this thing. So don't get it twisted. There's too much gender war. You understand all this? And you see a lot of people powering all this. I'm not this, I'm not that.
I cannot take a man's name. I will answer my name even after getting married.
It's from pain.
It's from pain.
Yes, it's not, it's dysfunctional. Do you get what I mean? Because roles have been reversed. Things have shifted. Woman don't become man. Do you get what I mean? I am not saying that as a woman, you cannot be powerful. I have 2 companies. I have 12 staff. Of course, you should be. But is it bad to have all of that and also want love? No, it's life. It should. It's good to have love. But if you want love, you have to learn the skills to cultivate and preserve and make that love lasting. Which is, if we are, of course, talking about man and woman marriage. Say, get another marriage. But if we're talking about man and woman marriage, there's a place of the man. There's a place of the woman. If you cannot be the woman, it will not work. Dysfunction will happen. You understand? Clash will begin happen.
Yeah.
You understand? Before you know it, divorce. I've been divorced before. I know how traumatic divorce is. I tell people, I have a lot of clients, they come to me, women, when they're about to divorce. Or when they want to divorce or they are divorced, they feel, I will tell them, leave him, divorce him. I say, my sister, see, 2 words. You can stay. I'm not telling anybody to stay in abusive marriage. You understand? No. But think about, you understand, there's a level of, can I deal with this? Can this thing be worked on? Can we go to couples therapy? Because divorce too, is that nobody wins in divorce. It's a lose-lose. I've been divorced now for over 6 years. But me and my ex-husband were very cool. We have a 10-year-old son, very cool, co-parent, my ex-husband doing, but we still they fight for phone. Say, what do you mean? How can I not go be the one? You cannot tell me, this school, I don't like it. Divorce follows you till you die. It's traumatic.
During all this thing, would you, because was moving from level to level in this conversation. I'm going to come to the divorce part. But before then, do you think if your family, because from everything you were saying, you were the society, people outside accepted you more than the people inside, than your parents at home?
I don't think so. Nobody really accepted me. You understand? Self-acceptance, that's another problem.
That's another problem.
Let's not even go
You never accept yourself first of all.
Do you understand? So if you don't accept yourself, nobody will even accept you. So I know what you're trying to say, that if they had accepted me at home.
Yes.
Yes.
Would it have been easier to deal with the society?
Absolutely. And now I understand it because nobody also taught them.
They're functioning from what
what they know.
Yeah.
They never experience somebody who go get belle, we go. Do you understand? You know, every movie they've watched ended is he get belle, her life spoil. Her life scattered. Those stories, you understand? She ended up having 6 children for 6 different men. Do you understand? So that's the story. So nobody taught them too that, you know, your child can still be great in life. She can still do well. You understand? Just love her. No, who taught my parents?
What led to your first divorce?
Okay. So, you know, I told you, before I get the marriage, remember where the problem came from?
Yes.
I was the masculine woman.
He was the feminine man.
So that's number one problem. Do you understand? So there's no money.
Oh, he didn't have money.
Yes. So what that meant, not by saying me I get money. That time me no get money because I don't start this coaching thing. You understand? So you know, say personal brand, you have to build. So you don't get money, I don't get money. Tension started. Money is not usually what causes divorce. It just amplifies the issue in marriage.
Yeah.
Do you understand? That one, number one. Then number 2, Nedu, I was never ever connected emotionally, physically, anything to this man. But the man tell me, say, I want to marry you. Ma'am.
Just to answer marriage.
Yes. And people will tell you love will grow in marriage. Don't worry. There's no place in the Bible that they say woman love. They only say woman submit. Now man, they love. People even advise me, when don't marry. Say you don't need to love. Waiting they waiting because I remember 1 month before the marriage, I started feeling. I even told pastor, told my friend, and she said, "Who love? How many women you see where they love their husband? They come on, go marry." Yeah, this is the reality of life. This is what happens in life. I'm telling you. That's why you see me, you know, because like also I say, people will say, "Who asked this one question?" This is the reason. Because lives will continue to get destroyed if nobody talks about this thing. I remember being on Ebuka's show, Rubbing Minds, in 2020 and then 24. 2020, he said, "What?" He said, "Why?" Like, that's how he asked me, "Why are you sharing this in this kind of society?" I said, "I think that maybe I'm way ahead of my time."
True.
Because these are the conversations that people need to have.
The uncomfortable conversations.
Conversations that make us, look at all of us here, very fine. You don't know what is powering that cameraman where they behave like this. You don't know what is pushing Nedu to say, "I must achieve this." You don't know. So if you don't get to the root of these matters, how do you deal with the real issues? This is what causes a lot of, you know, I must get 20 million in one day. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know damage by parents. You don't know by men. I don't want to get into abuse, sexual abuse. All of those things complicate everything. It changes the perception of the woman. She becomes something else. 2 things is either she becomes a sex object. You understand? She sees herself as they don't collect them, make her they cuckoo, they do them, they go. Or she goes to the other side, very frigid, and these these same people marry.
Yeah, give birth.
Because we all live in the same society.
Trauma. It begins to become generational. They'll say there's a family, they divorce. It's a curse. It's psychological. What you behold, you become. Somebody started it. That behavior, if that person does not heal, the person would, you know, pass it to her sister subconsciously. The person will, because you don't tell people, children, what they do. Children look at you.
So that generation,
programming.
It's not because I've not once, not twice have I heard, seen also. Baba, Mona, they're not married from that family.
Yeah.
The mama leave the papa.
Yeah.
See all the 2 daughters go their house. They don't leave because the mama did not know how to.
Yes. I had to take my daughter through a lot of therapy because she watched me go through all of this.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what that means? We used to do something called Mommy and Me once. You know, we used to film ourselves. I will ask her, we no go tell each other. I'll ask her a question on camera, she go answer. One day I just asked her, I think she was 16, 17 then, that, what do you think about marriage? She said, "It's not a do or die affair. If it's not working, you go." Now I off camera say, we don't film this one, no. My life don't buy. Carry her, let's go to therapy. Why? Because that's how it begets. That's how it continues. If she doesn't, you know, if I did not heal from it and help her deal with it, she too will go through the same process. Have a child. So what that will mean is that I didn't tell her Marriage is not a do or die. You don't tell children. Your parents program you subconsciously for how you would turn out. A lot of us have the tendency of repeating our parents' mistakes, except there's an intervention.
So you've not finished. So please hold on. So how did you now come out? What led to the divorce? You never answer.
Okay,
Sorry.
so I was telling you the root problem. We lacked emotional connection. Do you understand? I was the one who made the decisions. I was the leader. I was the man. You understand? He was, and I won't lie to you. My ex-husband, that's why I don't bash him anyway. He's a good guy. He loved me to death. But me, I'm thinking, let's become. How we go come out of this poverty? How we go? But he could say, hey.
He was laid back.
Do you understand? You know, I go just dey vex. I was very aggressive. Why? Because I had 14 heartbreaks. I had not healed from all of that. A lot of times in marriage, your wife is not fighting with you. She's fighting with her exes, her trauma. I brought all of that inside that marriage. I was a mad woman in that marriage. Trust me. I remember one day like this. I think there was no light. I told him, please now help me. I was pregnant. Help me put on the gen and all of that. But I think we had a disagreement. So he didn't answer me. He was listening. I still shared this thing yesterday in a class. And I was like, I charged. I didn't even know where it came from. Carry the thing where you carry it. The guy, yeah. That's what you do. Jesus, what's in the apple now? So, like, I remember that day vividly. He said, you know, after everything, he was like, hey, what's wrong? What's wrong? Why are you like this? We're on the same team. Nedu, I start to cry like Pikin. So, first of all, imagine that he's like me. He go beat the hell out of me that day.
Yeah.
So when somebody says, my wife made me beat her, it's not true. You are a beater. There's beating inside you. It's not true. You made me. Nobody can make you do anything. There are, 3,000 responses you can make in a second according to emotional intelligence. So I tell people when you say, because Nami first slap him, that's why he slapped me back. Now lie, it's a slapper. So that guy that day, because I use that as example every time. That's why I tell him I don't bash him. He's a good guy. We were not just, you understand, we were not just right for each other. I was just a crazy woman. My own trauma, a full trailer. So I felt for a long time after I had to go apologize to him because I felt I ruined a life of a young budding man. I did. Which is another, people will tell me, how do I get remarried? You understand? After a divorce, people are not, because you are still bitter. You have not made peace. You are still carrying pain everywhere. I went to him. I did not say, the reason why our marriage failed was because you were, no. The issues are there. Everybody knows their part.
Who initiated the divorce?
Me.
So real quick, after completing...
Men are no verse. I know say this story. Get one.
No,
it's okay.
Everybody just they breathe deep.
After fulfilling the operation,
get married
to prove daddy wrong. Were you fulfilled?
No.
You were not. So that was what took like you got married and you now found out that there's still a whole lot more
vacuum,
emptiness. Because the problem was not with marriage. It was with me. It
was with you.
I needed to find myself, heal myself, find my own identity, heal my pain, not to go and marry. Which is what a lot of people do.
How did you not heal yourself? For you not to enter second, because for you to second marriage.
Nedu, therapy. That's why I'm a therapist today, thankfully. Therapy. I was in therapy for 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
So after that marriage, you just...
And I was single too.
And people were coming?
Oh, yes. Because fine girl, no, they like man. But I knew that 14 heartbreaks divorce. It's no longer the men.
It's you.
I'm the common denominator. Something is wrong with me. So if I don't go and heal that thing, it go still enter second marriage. That's why I say, that every divorcee has the tendency to divorce again. It's easier, safe, if you don't deal with the root of the first divorce.
I want to ask 2 questions.
Okay.
When your husband came, your husband, so you've had a divorce only once?
Yes. Yeah. In Jesus' name, only one.
Yes. When he came, when he came, did you feel like he needed therapy? And
of course.
Secondly, when he came, did you have a doubt in your mind?
mean,
Did you
this
ever
one
have
no
a
Congo
doubt
spoil
in your
again.
mind that? In fact, I have 3 questions. Maybe you can just answer 3 of
Answer,
them together.
yes.
And the third one is, did he have people who tried to
Get
stop
into his
him.
ears.
get into his, to tell him, this one, no. What
go
if she
there.
doesn't even have any baby now again? What if
Yes.
the womb be spoiled?
Yes,
you know?
yes. So first of all, by the time I met my new husband, I had healed a lot to a degree. I was emotionally stable and emotionally full. When you get there, you will not be thrown about by somebody's feeling, somebody's not picking your call, somebody's not, you understand? Because at that time I knew my identity and all of those things. So when I met him also, he's a popular figure. He used to be married to Kefi that died.
Oh, that the fair guy,
Yes.
the fair tall guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and meaning that he also had his own trauma
Yes.
of losing a wife. So even though we liked each other and I saw that. Do you understand? And I told him, you need to go for therapy. If not, it can't work. Because I cannot spend all of these years in therapy, healing myself, helping other people.
Can't go
Then
fall
can't
into-
go. No. So you have to deal with that. He was also in therapy for about 2 years too. Yeah.
Oh.
People need to go to therapy before they marry.
Wow.
Not just church counseling is not bad, but therapy, because you get one trauma because you are carrying something from your family. Everybody has that thing. There's a family culture that is unspoken. That everybody is either we're aggressive in our family, we are passive, we sweep things under the carpet, we are laid back in our family, we are, do you understand? The women, that's the one I hear the most. The women are powerful. A lot of women are powerful women. It's a good thing, meaning that the women will be rich, but it also means that there's a tendency of high divorce if it is not properly worked on. Do you get what I mean? So you have to, every family has something that has been deposited in you as a child without your control. You carry that into that relationship. She or he is bringing his own too. Everybody, explosion, bam. Kata kata go dey happen. That's what causes it. So I knew that because I'm a therapist. I'm a family life coach. I have 1 gazillion certifications. So I saw it. You're a good man. Our values align. I like your values. My husband is a Christian, very strong, morally okay, sound person. You get what I mean? And he didn't, when we met, it was about 6 years after his wife had died. And he had not remarried. He had not, do you understand? Even I remember on our wedding day, people were commenting, this man, he remarried after 9 years that she had passed. Why? Because of that pain, that trauma.
Yeah.
Because he too was afraid, what if I marry her and this one go and die again? But, we've done programs together now. We do something called Flat Fiesta, finding love after trauma. Both of us anchor it. Because both of us found love after trauma.
After trauma.
Do you get what I mean? So he had to go through therapy. So I was not bothered. Do you understand? Because what even makes you become afraid is still that trauma. When you are dating from fear, it's a problem.
Did you have siblings?
I'm the first of 4 children.
Did people try to?
Okay, so well,
Yeah, that question.
I don't know. I don't think so, because I think I still asked him last week. So maybe because
He's trying to protect them.
No,
Yeah,
apart
Mary
from
is trying
that,
to
my
protect her
husband.
emotions.
No, not about
Or
that.
protect them too.
No, my husband was almost 50 when we got married. I was 40. You know, when you're a 50-year-old man, you get how people go take approach you.
That has seen life.
You understand?
And a fine boy.
Number-
And a fine tall guy.
Ah,
Fine tall guy.
So that's number
broadcaster
one.
par excellence.
Yes, he's a broadcaster too.
Yeah.
So you don't want me this morning. Use sense. So. You have to, tell the story so that people can heal. You understand? So, so nobody like that.
Shout out to Bros.
Yes, so.
Shout out to Bros. Shout out.
Baba,
Thank
you
you
know,
for-
Baba, you know your name.
Thank you. Because if
Just-
to say you say no,
Yes, so if to say
and you say make she talk am as he be.
he
Bros,
tell me,
shout out to
say,
you.
no mention this one, no, I'm not gonna mention. But he told me, you understand, which was one of the things, because he saw me doing that before he came. You understand? And even though he's a very private person, he saw the end goal What's the result of this thing that she's doing? Is it that she's apropos?
Healing.
Do you understand?
A lot
but
of
healing.
people.
The more people comment on my page, just hearing your story don't heal me. Somebody said, I have done an abortion and I have been having this trauma for 5 years. I'm too afraid. I feel dirty. But just watching you, I'm not promoting abortion, but I'm telling you that you can start all over again. You can create a new beginning. You can heal all of that pain. You understand? Start it, cut it, then start again.
Another problem I have is a question I'm going to ask you: stigma of after one.
Oh, yes.
That people go through. But the problem I have most of the time, I'm going to ask you that stigma of after one. You're going to come to it, but before you answer. I've shared this thing here before, isn't it? Just reminded me of it, the choir thing. The society is very funny and too annoyingly hypocritical.
Yes.
The hypocrisy is stinks to high heaven. It's too loud. You think you go touch her. I remember I don't share them before when we did church for Abuja. Why are you laughing? Stop now. In my choir, there was one sister I was dating, Sister Ruth. Stop now.
Okay.
We're dating. Baba, this sister was working in a bank, nice girl. The other part of the church, now she be the lead, the choir, now she the solo, where me discuss songs for this branch of the, church and all that. Mm-hmm. We can't begin date. But that time we do born again dating. Say anything. Glory to God.
Hallelujah.
So, not being one lady will be one can join choir, been they like me, start blessing. From outside, she they live close to the church with one little girl. Now later I come find out a little girl now in Pekin. So not be him. Later, they get before she come choir, she come tell me, say she like me. She like me. I take the solo songs. With me, I take the teach them songs and all those things. But sometimes if I see my picture, that I go wonder what in this get. Like we will get big head like person they advertise for is. Now she come tell me, say she like me, blah blah blah. But because we don't hear story of the girl, say she don't do abortion 2 times. I'll not go lie. I judged her. I followed her say, no, I no go do. Then at the third abortion which she want do, they come want to make it not do. Now it is born.
Result to the Pekin.
Result to that Pekin. Now, later, she called later, after much dragging, they allow her join choir. Even as they allow her join choir, she still left because they were gossiping her too much. And she left. The other one, why they did, Sister Ruth. Now later, I can't find her say, Sister Ruth, how many abortions where she don't do my mouth not fit talk, but nobody know.
Yeah.
But guess what? Now she be the person where then they hail, daughters of Zion, daughter of the Most High God. You don't know.
Yeah.
You have no idea
what people have done
you
or
don't know.
did or been
And you
through.
know that most people that actually do all those abortions do it because they don't want to shame their parents.
Yes.
I remember my first heartbreak. I had no abortion, but I remember my first
To
heartbreak.
God be the glory.
I remember my first heartbreak. My mom legit thought I had malaria. Yes, we went to the hospital. I took malaria drugs. I was dying. And I was dying. And my mother would come. My temperature was high. I wasn't sick.
for Adam.
I wasn't sick. But it was heartbreak.
Love, do you
But
something?
how I want tell my mama say I don't dey see man. Ezinne.
Were you underage at the time?
Eh?
Were you underage at the time?
I was not up to 18 now.
You said why you the same man that time?
See judgmental way we dey talk.
You can't even judge me at this time. From where I sit, you can't even judge me.
No, but you go there to tell
But
parents.
how
you can't-
I want tell
Yes.
my mama say, now
Man don
man,
depress
they
you.
make me dey sick. So they say me they carry me go. My mother will watch this point.
Now she knows.
You know, she carry me. We go hospital. Drip. Yes, because maybe I was sick inside, Sha. But that
the love brought out the sickness.
No, there was a trigger.
Do you know emotional
causes.
sickness? You understand? Can trigger physical
Collect
illnesses.
drip.
Yes.
I say, up
People
till
die
now,
of
I
heartbreak.
think this is the first time my mother
We hear
hears
about-
because she will watch.
Yes.
Mommy, it was not malaria.
He was Ebuka.
You know you mentioned that. Because
The concept of after one.
okay.
After one. How do you think the society need to become better at treating people? Because I will not lie to you. It's irritating, it's sickening how people treat people that have a child.
Yeah.
Out of wedlock.
Out of wedlock.
Wedlock.
No. Hey, no. My family we don't. Please.
Yes.
How do you think we can do better as a society?
So, well, as a society, now you are hearing. I got married again after 2. No be now after 1. Do you understand? And I can't be here. They give me microphone. Oh. They do them give me microphone. You can see that I'm not sharing because I want to be sensational. I'm helping a generation.
Yes.
I'm helping people heal. I'm helping people find their identity, their purpose, find meaning to their lives. So whether somebody has had 1, 2, 3 before, that's not the definition of their lives. That's not. What do they have? What is inside of them? And that was what was missing in my own life. Because I felt like, you know that Bible verse that says, it is not what goes into a
Is
man.
what comes out.
It is what comes out. I felt like I was nothing. So my journey of healing went from low self-esteem after 1 to, at this time now, divorced, after 2, from 2 different men. I now went to healing of finding my identity. Lara, you are a woman of valor. You are a healer. That's why I call myself the healing guru. You are a healer. You are a mentor. You are a coach. You are a businesswoman. You are a sister. You are people that is giving other people hope. How dare you bow your head in shame? That is why my husband, before I married my husband, 4 men wanted to marry me. 4, which never happened when I was after 1.
But because you had found yourself.
Yes. What has changed? Identity, self-confidence,
Self-love.
purpose, self-love. That is the journey.
You finally knew who you were.
Yes. And you are the one that teach people to treat you. You understand? That you are the one that will teach people how to treat you.
Name where you
You
call
are the
yourself now
one
that's
to
going to
tell
call you.
people who you are. So when people see how much confidence you exude, see, confidence is not superiority complex. That's another thing that our women of this generation are confusing. It's not superior. I'm better than you. No. So that's even still low self-esteem.
True.
But confidence is that I'm confident in my ability. Self-esteem, I know who I am. I know whose I am. I know what I have. I know what I can help people do. So now I started seeing myself as somebody that can impact a man's life. Do you understand? Bring value to that man. I didn't think, I have 2 kids. If you ask my husband, we went on Channel TV now, they're asking question. Say, why you saw you never even born. You see woman, we don't get 2 different. Can't they share everywhere? What will make you marry her? He said, I saw the light that this woman carries. So it's not about body enhancement.
Speak.
Do you understand? It's not about, I'm trying to look this way. I'm trying to show them this way. It's not about your physical. It's about what's on your inside. And then dating and marriage is done in the subconscious. It's not
Dating
done in
and marriage is done in the
subconscious, meaning that there is something about you that attracts the people that come to you. It's not that Lagos men are bad. Now you keep choosing those ones. There's something inside you that is
attracting Lagos men.
Because low self-esteem would attract abusers. Low self-esteem will attract a controller.
True.
Okay
True.
now.
You get one comedian we talk say I think it was Cat Williams, I can't remember. He said the girls keep complaining, oh, it's Cat Williams. He said ain't shit niggas. And then they always come her way every time shit niggas. I said, have you ever stopped to ask yourself what is it about you that is bringing shit niggas to you? Because the same way shit niggas they come to you, there's how you can carry yourself that shit niggas not go feel near you.
Yes.
True.
The name where you call yourself,
9 people
go call you.
That's
it.
That is it. So even if you are after one, make I talk to the person will be after one first. You go and find yourself. Go and heal yourself. Stop trying to prove people wrong. Because you are not living. You are living that person's decision or whatever.
Go and
that
heal
person
yourself.
is
Stop
still
trying to prove people
that
wrong.
person is the one controlling your life.
The person you're trying to prove
The person
wrong.
you are, that's the person controlling your life. It's not you. Why? Because your decisions, everything is tied towards that thing. Free yourself.
You see,
Okay,
you see, this thing is going to lead me to this question I'm asking. I'm going to ask you. Why is it that? Do you think it's possible that it is the same reason why people divorce? They now start glowing because they are trying to look better for the person that they left.
Oh, yes. You understand? So a lot of times, first of all, especially women, I know it happens to men too. But women, when you divorce, when you're in an unhappy marriage, it reflects on your skin. It reflects in your weight. It reflects in your life.
Even the hair.
You understand? Yes. I had alopecia after my first divorce.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Actions have consequences.
Your hair fall off.
I'm telling you, inside like this round.
So you be Gurimakpa like this now.
Now you go be
it
going Just a portion. Do you understand? You understand? And now it's healing.
Wow.
Because all these things, actions have consequences.
inside.
It's from inside.
Damn.
So first of all, when you leave, you first look relieved because you are inside stress. So you've removed the source of stress. You look better, first of all. Then second of all, men to do it, I need to show revenge body.
So that you see what you have missed.
Yes. Revenge body. You are still in pain. You understand? Leave him. Women will say, so some women tell me, Lara, it's difficult to forgive him because it feels like I'm absolving him. I say, leave. Karma is real. Do you know the problem with karma is that our own, it will happen to you, but it will not happen the way we expect.
Expect it to happen.
Let me tell you, actions have consequences. I have 15 abortions. You understand? You think I don't have karma? There are some people that will never ever associate with me just because of that. It's a karma.
Yes.
So when I wanted to apologize to my ex-husband, I said, oh, I'm sorry. I know you feel. I'm not happy. I tried to commit suicide safe. I became an alcoholic for 1 year.
Wow.
That's karma. But the person where I hurt, no go no. Say I don't get the karma. Because I'll still be posting on social media. I'm going hiking. Do you understand? Because according to them, karma be say, may she no born again. May she die. May she go mad. May she no marry again. So the karma, leave the person. Deal with yourself. You can't control him or her. Focus on yourself. Heal your own self. Find peace for yourself. Find your own identity. Who am I? Because a lot of people, I have a school called the School of Identity. We talk about belief systems. A lot of us, our belief systems are not our own. They are our parents' own. They are the society's own. They are our church's own. They are our pastor's own. Your belief system
And
about yourself.
some belief system are influencers' belief system. You are seeing and you're carrying it.
Instagram's own influenced.
Yes.
You understand? This person did this. Don't pattern your life after another person. You go and find your own self. Who am I? What do I really like? How can I get this life? Because that was it. I had to picture which life do I really want.
You have to see it first.
I have to see it first. A lot of people cannot even picture it. For this Lagos, picture the future. Say which man go marry. I once had a client who had 3 kids, and she was sleeping with a married man, that was younger than her, and she had more money than him. So the wife found out and called her, blasted her, Auntie Agbaya, and she called me. I was crying. I'm like, you need to stop seeing him and all of that. She's like, but who will touch me? Lara, I'm after 3. Who will come to me? Who will even look at me and tell me word? Who? That is where the problem starts.
Self-esteem.
That is where the problem starts. And a lot of divorced women, I need to say this, sorry, don't be angry. A lot of divorced women date married men. I can't stand it.
A lot of divorced women
I
date
said it.
Married men.
I have.
Somebody said it here too.
Why?
Watching.
Do you understand? Because how do you divorce? I don't know the reason why you divorce. Then you now start dating a married man. Meanwhile, you know like as then they treat your shit on
If
your
you
own
say na
husband.
cheating.
Do you understand? You can't date. And they will tell me, because I know this, I talk to these women. They'll say, oh, Lara, is because, who am I after 2, after 3, after 4, after 1. You understand? Nobody, no single. It's not true. The reason is that you cannot even picture it. Some people will tell me, I need to have sex. Are you joking? I was single for 3-4 years. You will go die if nobody took you that period. That was self-reflection for me. That was a journey of rediscovery, rebuilding. Go and start again. All these things, come on, time. Go and heal. That's why therapy is a must. I'm telling you. I'm a therapist now. That's why I keep shouting this thing. Because there are a lot of things that has gone wrong that we need to correct. Sometimes it's from the beginning. In the healing school, I have something called the healing school. We talk about primary pain, secondary pain, tertiary pain. My tertiary pain was the divorce. If I would go to a therapist, I would say, I'm divorced, right? Meanwhile, my primary pain was that I had a child at 19 and my dad talked down at me, you understand, affected my self-esteem, led to my secondary pain of 14 heartbreaks and 15 abortion, led to my tertiary pain of divorce. But when we want to heal or talk, we talk about tertiary pain.
Ignoring
That
where
is,
it's
you
coming from.
ignore the root, where it's coming from. So if you are a good therapist, you go back to the beginning. That is why a divorcee will likely divorce again if they don't heal. Because you are dealing with surface. And it's a victim of sexual abuse, physical abuse, will attract the same person again.
Yeah, because it now looks like they are going. What's that thing called?
It becomes a pattern.
Where you
Stockholm
love your
syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome.
Yes,
Do you understand?
Stockholm syndrome.
You begin to attract them. Do you understand? You have to go to the root to deal with it. A lot of people don't go to the root. We stay on the surface. He broke my heart. Meanwhile, there's a reason why you chose him in the first place.
You see this trauma thing you're talking about. I've mentioned it here over and over. It's just that there are some people their own I cannot understand. That one I not feel understand them. Even if economy if make me understand them, say now only men will get money then they follow. Economy can make me understand them. I've said this thing here. There's a particular girl that I know. Till tomorrow. She's single now. I think we spoke recently. I don't know how we take. They work for one station now. Somehow we connected. You know who I'm talking about.
No.
Who you do?
No, call the name remain.
No, you do. So I've said it here before. She likes men that beat her.
Oh, you said it.
If man never. No, she said, "Look, why? What can you do? Why we go the date? He go to tell me everything what I want make you do. You go to do for me. I go say buy ice cream, you buy me. I go say he's too boring. I need me something happen. Make it shout for me. That's the way he go shout for me. Now this trauma. This is what she said. I fall down. They look am. I see. Thank God, I'm not calling him. Are you okay? I don't first ask him. You okay? Years ago. He said, you don't know that. Oh, don't shout. Wait, don't shout for you. Wait, don't shout for you. You just go meet and say, baby, I'm sorry now. You go just naked. When I go just wipe. That's sex.
You're mad.
Nah.
Makeup sex.
Makeup sex.
He said, makeup. You know, it's a makeup sex. I live for makeup sex. You get one girl I've been work with for Abuja. I don't want to mention her name. Her name did my lips. She get bags.
Oh yeah.
Different bags. You know, anybody we follow us work together know who I talk about. Dark, pretty girl. Today you go say and carry Chanel. Tomorrow they carry Gucci. Tomorrow they carry this one. I didn't know what all these things were. Sometimes you go, where dark glasses come. And one day Joma come ask him. Hey, Ijoma, it's very much. Sorry. Ijoma come ask him. Say, what's happen? She come inside our own section of the office. Come talk. Say, anytime she just want get baby girl treatment, she can just piss her boyfriend off. She got annoyed the guy. I mean, I know the guy go beat him. The guy beat him. Makeup sex they good. And after makeup sex, the guy go beg her either we bag or we shoot.
So that kind of person, it's possible that she grew up in a turbulent home where they're always shouting, arguing, father and mother. To her, that is love. So naturally, she will only choose people that are like that.
I'm staying in the marriage because of the children.
Yes, she will only choose people like that. Meaning that if she see boring guy, she not go like him. Good guy.
Yeah, good guy.
That is boring, is calm.
Yes.
Because that thing has to feed her trauma. So they choose partners that feed their trauma.
You know,
African
there was
magic
something.
drama.
There was. I watched a video of yours where you were talking about 8 lies women tell themselves.
Yes.
And there was one that got me when you said that women that go to live in rich areas because they would find rich people. Why you can't they laugh now? Forget me. Why you dey laugh?
Now you are the laugh now.
Why you dey laugh me? Why you dey laugh me? Since when I come use service, I dey where I dey. Since when I come use service, I dey where I dey. I don't know why you dey laugh me. They like that. Anyway, what I wanted to ask was, what removes the place of strategy? Yes, because I have an example. Kate Middleton, the
Royal
wife
family.
of the prince. The family they were just normal people, average people. But
She positioned herself like Esther in the
he
Bible.
position in Peking for that uni where you know say royalty go come. People where bougies they come. It's a platform. Go do your thing. And she did her thing. And she did well. And
got
thank
fish.
God.
So you think she did well? You don't know what's going on in their marriage.
So no, wait. That I cannot tell, right? But she's still in the marriage.
The goal.
Yeah?
The goal.
Wait.
was-
She's still in the
though?
marriage, you know. Because in the video, you said they will not marry you. They will only sleep with you.
Yeah.
You can't also take away the fact that there are marriages that are doing well. Where you are not also in the marriage to know whether it's doing well or not. So you can't take away the fact that there are marriages that are doing well. If somebody stays in a place and meets somebody and they bond, I don't think there's anything wrong
So
with
there's
that.
nothing wrong. Let me tell you the real problem. It's the inside. If you can upgrade the inside to meet the outside of that environment, no problem. But what happens is that people don't upgrade the inside. You are from Mushin in your mind, but you live in Banana Island.
And some morning you wake up and be looking like this. You ask you why. You say, I thought I had my ear curry. Oh, right, I say that.
Some people
You dey function. You might not be able to function in that environment.
Yes.
And your body will penny you be expecting that. And they let go where noise. They generator sound.
Conductor never slap anybody for this place. Yeah.
Even if you are functioning in that environment, you are malfunctioning because you go overdo. Now you go wear all the Balenciaga plus turbulence. I've been waiting out Timberland plus this one. You understand? Wear everything together. You will see the normal rich people. They don't overdo.
True.
Do you understand? But you, because you are inadequate inside, you're small. So you use those things on the outside to fill that vacuum,
Void.
that inadequacy. So now you go club where we say, make we show. You don't get money. But you go spend 60 million for club that day. That is, it doesn't mean you will not even marry the person. But there's going to be trouble.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Do you get it now? Okay. That's what I'm saying. There's going to be trouble. Now, maybe the man is the calm. Do you understand? Let's do investment. Let's not. But you now go say, no, they must know. No, we must do.
Magba.
No, we must. Our children must go and do this thing. What are you saying? They must go to Spain this year. We must go to UK. Meanwhile, dollar is 2,000. Baba, may we go Zanzibar? Like, yeah, we must do this one. We must
Or even
jump.
go Abeokuta.
That's it. It's not cheap.
Abeokuta.
Please.
So you will be stressing the person. There will be upheavals in that marriage.
What are the different kind of trauma that you think single people, married people, generally people are going through, and the kind of trauma that is easily masked with behavior?
Oh God, you're not enough. You're inadequate. Imposter syndrome. It comes from childhood trauma. When they have abused you, you understand? Shut up there. Who are you? You don't know nothing. I know someone who said, this was my teacher too, when I was getting my certifications, that his father is Hausa, that his father calls him goat all the time. You don't know. He shows us, he has masks like this on his hands, where his father, if he's reading Edet, goes to school. If he miss anything, bleed.
Jesus.
Wait.
Do you understand? So the guy said he wanted to show his father,
Kai.
I no go be goat. I go make money. So he took jobs, took contracts. He had the bag, but he's small on the inside. You understand? He wasn't happy. That's why you go see rich people commit suicide. They go say, Edini, because there's still a vacuum. Yeah. That's why they use drugs to fill it. That's why you use alcohol to fill it. Because even though you seem to be, reigning, happening, but you are small on the inside. That's why somebody will now say, Nedu. You say, call me Oga Nedu. What's that? Do you understand? Because you already feel small. You use outside things. That thing they happen for you.
No.
Why
they look me. When they concern me. When they concern me.
But the truth is, this example that you have cited happens.
Yes.
Some people don't lose opportunity when somebody there in the position to help them because he say, when he greet them.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't cite the example of somebody where
lose endorsement.
He lose endorsement because he said he see the person for airport. Person when probably not even know you like that.
We be saying
say he don't
know you.
He no greet and well.
So you not gonna.
I want to point out something since you started your story. You didn't give up. Yes. Some people could have given the child up for adoption. Some people could have gone to the dumpster to just dump the child somewhere. Or you were still working hard. What advice will you give to the young ladies out there when it comes to that?
Oh my God.
But
it is never too late to start over. Yeah. When God created you, He put something in you to go and change your generation. He put something in you to add value to your generation. You know what trauma, the devil, as we call it in the church, will do to you? He will give you emotional trauma, especially powerful women that are supposed to, do great things. Also marry, you understand, raise godly children, be happy. But it go give you that one trauma, we go distract you. So you will start feeling small. You start feeling I'm finished. Nobody loves me. Nobody wants me. Nobody wants to be with me. And now that one go they control you, control all your decisions in your life. What people will say, all these things. For me to come here, you should know that I don't damn what people would say. Because that's when you start living.
True.
When you don't care about what people say, as long as you're not hurting anyone.
Right.
That's when you start to live.
True.
Because this is my purpose. This is my calling. It's beyond a career for me. You understand? If I don't do this, I would not live out my value of authenticity, vulnerability. So you can never give up because there's something as long as say you stay alive, there's something inside of you that is meant for this world, that is meant to help this world, to add value. You are not a used person.
There are two questions I want to ask. Girls that I've seen in movies, I've seen in TikToks and stuff, people don't use our act. In real life, it's happened. even to me. You go see a girl, tell her, you're very beautiful. And the next thing she goes, is this what you tell you other girls? people like that.
My brother.
That's number one. And then number two question is, what do you say to young girls, boys that are patterning their life after influencers, after celebrities? Oh, I want to be like Taylor Swift. Oh, I want to dress like Arya Star. I want to be like this person. I want to be like that person. But how? You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So first of all, when somebody says you're beautiful, is that what you said? The person already feels small on the inside. The person does not believe it. I tell when people ask me, my husband is fine, you don't talk, I'm tall, fine. You to say now before. I could think, say this one, you not really like me like that too. This guy, he go, won't sleep with me. Go. So if you say it's fine girl, I beg you. And so they tell your other girls. So it's not about the guy. It's about that person. You are small on the inside. You feel I'm not up to. I know a girl that tells me anytime she never takes him serious. Like he said, the one guy call and vex for him. Say, is it a problem that I'm fine and I like you? Like she doesn't believe it. Who am I? Me with big belly, big yash. Now one guy call. They don't believe it. Do you understand? It's because that child has been damaged from childhood. You get? And then if you are patterning your life after influencers, influencers, sometimes it's trauma that is running them. Let me give you a small short story. Yeah, I'm not joking. Not everybody. In my healing school, I share tests. If you check my page, there's video test. I make my clients do video testimonials so that people will know that this thing is working.
Yes.
There's audio testimonials. There's written. There's a lady. It's on my page. She said that she grew up in a family where the father, they had one boy in the east and maybe 7 girls. The father used to beat the mother. She said she used to land in the hospital. After a while, the boy too started beating all the girls and the mother. Yes.
His sisters and his mother.
Yes. So she said she was, she hated men because of what she suffered from him. She said at a point, it's on my page, she said at a point, I started dating women, Lara. But unfortunately, I choose people like my brother or my father. Because it is do you understand? It's subconscious. That's why I say dating is done in the subconscious. So she said, they will beat me, I go break up. In fact, if I go date one, Nami go even beat them.
Wait.
The girl.
She was dating women that were beating her.
Plus men.
Plus men.
So she said that she started running a page on Facebook called Men Has Come. And it had over 10,000 followers.
Oh boy.
She came for the physical meeting.
Damaged people.
So when she was crying, she said, Lara, how do I go back to tell these women?
That men are not really scum like that.
The problem is with me, my father, my brother, and where I'm coming from. So my point is that, especially when people give you advice, you understand, now, all these days of video, everybody, you don't know the trauma that is powering that person, the bitterness and pain. A lot of these people speak from a place of pain.
Everyday advice on Instablog,
Do you understand? A lot of these people speak from a place of pain. If you're a woman, let me tell you, make sure the man is like this. Make sure he's like this. If you are a man, now men too don't come on. Kings, that's the new word.
Yes.
They're kings.
Make sure,
make sure, a woman, avoid, you don't know the person is powered by trauma. The person is powered by pain, the bitterness, what the father has told him when he was young, you will not make it. Do you understand? You are no good. Or what one girl has told him, you don't know. That's where the advice is coming from. You too, to you, because you get trauma, you get pain. You go say, yes, you are right. I'm feeling you.
My dolo.
You understand? Trauma, person. Do you understand? Misleading, and it continues like that in the generation. That's why you see gender wars. That's in the tire me. Every day. Men are this one. Women are this. But every Saturday they marry.
Oh.
Especially Yoruba men and Igbo women.
Ezinne don't start down. You understand?
Every Saturday.
So don't, I tell people, even me, whatever I'm saying to you, think about it. Do you understand? Because if you're a Christian, it is in Bible that the Berean Christians, they go back home to check the word. Check it. Fact, check it. Don't just say because my pastor said.
My papa said.
Your papa, oh God, your papa can be going through trauma. Let me tell you, oh my God, I hope people will not cancel me for this. Some pastors, they are good people. I love pastors. You understand? But the style with which they run the church, the style with which they do sermon, is cultural Christianity, is informed by how they grew up. If, for instance, a pastor has not healed, maybe the father said you are a no good, you are this thing, and then he's a pastor, what do you think? They will be kneeling down and be greeting him now. If you don't kneel down, God will not bless you. But you will think that is how God wants us to behave. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So don't copy people's lifestyles.
There is something I saw recently
Okay.
that a pastor said, and I have no opinion about it, right? But I just want to know what you think about it. Something along the line of, if your husband is cheating, you shouldn't. Sorry, who saw that video?
I think it was
you should
profess.
Yeah, you should pray for him.
Say you don't cheat.
You are good.
Yeah,
You are a
cheat.
good man.
You're a good man.
This thing that they're saying is not cheating. It's not cheating.
Exactly how
you
Nedu
don't
is
cheat.
doing it. So do you think
So
like
the
that
thing
will work?
is, first of all, I didn't watch the full video.
Okay.
Because that thing happens a lot. Even some of the ones you post 1 minute, they just run away with
Yes,
it, and
yes,
then
exactly.
when they now watch it full, you
They
know,
will
say,
now understand.
oh, okay. So that looks like a sensational video to me. You understand? I don't know the full context. Do you understand of what he's talking about?
yeah,
So I
wise.
cannot judge him.
Really? No, I'm not saying you should judge, but
I
do you
cannot.
think?
Do you understand? So I don't know what he means by that.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean? I don't know. You understand? It's somebody I really respect, follow, like, and all of those things. And a lot of other pastors too. Then sometimes pastors can, be good and sometimes be in error. Once in a while. I listened to Kenneth Hagin years ago. He said that pastors can be likened to drivers. A good driver can have an accident. It doesn't mean he's a bad driver. It just means he made a mistake. So that is why you cannot pattern your life after what this one said, what this person said, because they can use you to make mistake.
Use it to make mistakes.
Do you understand? So check the word. What does the word say? What if you're a Christian? What does the Bible say about?
They read again,
So
no?
that's the point. People don't read, and then when pastors say something too, maybe ask him if you can. Do you understand?
No,
What
that's
do-
the devil
what
leading
do-
you.
No,
Antichrist.
No, in
not
these
of
days,
they'll tell
not
you it's the
anymore.
devil.
No, in 2024, it's not true.
Yeah.
You understand? Pastors give opportunity like that. Do you understand? What do you mean, sir? And sometimes when they talk like that, there are contexts surrounding that kind of conversation. But people use it for
Generally.
generally,
Different
and then
people
start
are talking
looking
about
for
it.
how to bash this person. No. That doesn't mean that's trauma too.
That's true.
Because you are pulling people down, and you think that you are profiting.
People that comment
I want to ask-
rubbish to other people's posts.
No, me, I they sit down well. People in 2017, sorry, I don't know, I was speaking somewhere and then somebody from Naira Land. So my story is on Naira.
Oh, Naira Land, that place.
See,
I rock that place way well.
maybe she was one of the people.
I've never
she was
been
really-
a
Because
I
they
don't.
put, married, after them, that
no.
time I've not divorced, or maybe
Say
2016.
maybe I was part of the
I'm just
Maybe
saying.
they go read.
So people go say, oh no, sure, who even marry himself? Even the man will marry her now. Look, murderer, 15 caskets everywhere. But my inbox was full. I checked the names. Some of them. Please help me. So bitter people, that is pain, is trauma. Do you understand? He makes them feel good for that moment. For that moment. So if you are now using those people to go and be judging your own life and go and delete something, do you understand? Remodel, restart because of what some people as people that are sick. Look at that woman that said I had a page called Men Has Come. Shebi, now she will come back and change.
Decision is hard.
She will come back and change. You would have lost a focus, a destiny, a purpose, a journey.
Imagine.
Because of one person. That is why you need to find yourself. Who am I? Because all of us follow 91 kilos. Who are you? God created everybody differently. Your purpose, your journey, your place, your time in life is different. Even two people, some people, if you go through what I go through, you go share this thing, same thing. You go,
Scatter.
scatter. Do you understand? Because it's not your place.
Yes.
It's not your calling to do that.
Yes.
So don't follow people. When you see troll, I don't even get offended. I know that this one is
Nah,
pain.
They're going through it.
I know
just
that
they're going
with
through
time,
it.
I go check the name.
Me.
They will soon be in my inbox. A lot of people are like that.
I
Yeah.
want to ask you.
Okay.
You said in one of your videos, That
You divorced.
She's a student of research.
that's good. You said in one of your videos that marry that guy. He doesn't need to be rich now.
Yeah.
Once he has
Prospects.
prospect,
Cash flow versus prospects.
you know, marry him.
Yes.
Not to.
So where's the question?
The question is, and we've discussed it severally. You as a lady, because you mentioned if you're a lady,
Successful,
and you know that
successful
women are
woman.
getting more successful than men.
Powerful,
Women are
independent.
getting it now, you know,
Yes.
and you are getting it. And then you now want to settle for that guy
Kind of
that is
prospect.
just there. You
Okay.
get
That doesn't have
money.
liquid cash.
So first of all, thank you.
These people are idiots.
Liquid cash. Does he have cash that is not liquid? Let me tell you cash that is not. My pastor preached a message years ago. He talked about real money. Do you understand? Real money is that maybe my husband is an innovator. As I did like this, Lara, start this show. You understand? Do this thing, do this thing, do this thing. Me, I be the executor. I execute what he gives me and it becomes cash. Are we not going to spend it together? That is real money. I'm not saying broke and laid back. Broke does not have drive. Broke does not have prospect. Broke and traumatized. Broke and rigid. Red flags.
Because you mentioned here that your marriage, your first marriage, because there was not money.
Remember, I said Ezinne. I said money amplifies the already.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Tension.
Amplified. Do you understand? I told you the root of that marital issues.
Yeah, but you can't take away the root. If the root is financial,
The root,
That's
the
not
root
the
was
root.
not
The root
financial.
was
The
not
root was not
financial.
financial.
okay.
The
root
root
was
was,
not
that
financial.
me, I just wanted, the man was not the problem. It could have been anybody.
Do you think everything you went through?
I didn't end up asking my question.
Sorry,
Sorry.
Because men's egos are bruised
if
if
They're
you
not
are-
get.
Yeah, you might enter the marriage now, it's good though, you know, but because you have
traumatized men's ego are bruised.
but you know in your video you said just get it. You can't
I
go
didn't say
around saying
that you're Ezinne.
No, wait now, wait
Provide
now, no.
me evidence.
no, you said that guy that's focused and
Yes,
you know
yes.
there are a lot of people that are focused that also have trauma.
Yes.
You might look at me on this podcast to say, "Oh, Ezinne, this girl. If I will marry her tomorrow," you don't know what
I am.
me I'm.
Your
I'm
trauma that you are
here.
going through.
So if she enters that marriage now, what is the assurance that this? Because I might be really brilliant and smart and focused, and I no go still get money.
You know, go
be
still not get sense.
No,
at
real
least-
cash. Real cash. That's what
Liquid
she's talking
cash.
about. Real cash.
Real money.
What I'm saying is,
I get
you
what
might
she's
marry a guy where be say they bring ideas, una no go still get money.
Yes. So it's not just ideas. Idea is just one. I'm saying now that you remember I said dating and marriage is done in the subconscious. There's a reason why you are attracting and choosing those type of men that comes to you, number one. So if you are choosing men that are broke, like it doesn't have liquid cash, because a lot of men, it's just a matter of time. His car is inside him. The houses, I'm not joking. If a man is focused, do you understand, has drive, because there seems to be a shift in the society now, in the world, something, I don't know what's going on. Women, I know it must have to do with a lot of women are not taking, nonsense anymore. Women are no longer, there's a lot of
Independence
women
women.
liberation and all of that. So women are making a whole lot of money now. They seem to be getting it, which is fantastic. I'm happy. I'm a woman. I'm excited. I'm also getting it. Do you understand? Meaning that it looks now, especially from I don't like to generalize, but from the people I've seen, from cases I'm dealing with, from things I'm reading, men's bags seems to be dropping. So this type of women that are getting the bags, do you understand? Getting this thing, doing this thing, then the man is there. It's just time and chance, an opportunity that is his problem. It's not lazy.
Okay.
Why can't you help that person? Meanwhile, if it's the man that is getting the bag, he can pick a girl
That does not have shishi.
that does not have, we will not hear, nobody will hear anything there. It's his right, Abi?
That's how it's supposed
Do you
to
understand? That's how it's supposed to be. But what happens to that man? he has, because a lot of these successful women, they are happy, you understand, but they are also not happy in the sense that they are getting it, but they want love too, because God created love for all of us, whether you are successful or not. Everybody must be in love. But what is stopping you from being in love is that this guy does not have physical liquid cash. But wait, this guy helps you. This guy treats you well. This guy is kind to you. This guy suits you, Ezinne.
He's supportive.
Suits.
He's supportive.
You understand? Suits as in SOOTH. When you are going crazy, this guy calms you down. This guy supports you. This guy is good to you. You understand? But today, it's not lazy. It's not that he doesn't have drive, because that's where the mismatch comes from. When he doesn't have drive, he's very laid back. He's contented as answering Mr. Ezinne. That's where the problem is.
Forbid.
Amen. But he's doing his thing. Do you understand? But time and chance and opportunity has happened to him that is not there yet. He has an income that is coming probably every month, or do you understand? Or he's working. He has proposals that he's dropping.
Income
you
that
can
is
see
far
what
come,
he's
that have not come
doing.
yet.
But you say no, then that is trauma.
But you know,
because you have tied your own identity only to money.
you know, but
Same with the guy.
You know, there's this generalization that you never know who a man is until he starts to get money. And this is not, I know that
Who talk
you're
am?
talking.
We talk am now.
It's a misconception.
We talk am with-
It's
He
a
dey.
misconception.
He there where?
He did. And people, I've heard experiences of people too who married their husbands.
And
I'm
when they
telling
got
you
money, they changed.
truthfully, they
Yes.
married their husbands. You can't take away this story.
Now money they bring your spec now.
No, they can't. When I marry, I am not going to marry for money. And that's the truth. Because where I'm coming from, I've never been money driven. My papa, my mama, no gets that kind. Do you understand? And I've seen money, and money has gone away from me. So I know how it works. The thing is,
Period again.
there's this generalization, like
Misconception.
but then it happens. People have shared their experiences of marrying this man, and when the man was struggling, they were there with him.
True.
They helped. They
True.
were there.
True.
And all of a sudden, he just blows up. Now,
That person not come dirty for your eye.
you know, you don't they misbehave. In fact, some of them want out of the marriage.
Yes.
But
First
those
of all,
men were focused
yes,
too,
these
and they
things-
achieved the
yes,
the
these things exist. You understand? First of all, there are exceptions to every rule. But you know, you cannot base your research or life on exceptions, number one. Then number two, sometimes there are signs, subtle signs.
He did there.
And they tell you.
He did there. Who no get respect, no get respect.
Do you understand? It's
Maybe
not
until you get money.
prolonged. It's not
Person
loud.
where one gets something.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
boy, now you don't, your eye no dead there.
But women, especially women, when we love, we are blind.
When a woman loves.
When emotions come, we are blind. You go see sign. The guy, if something happen now, Shebi Nedu say somebody go say he shouts. Do you understand? That person if he beat you for marriage. If money come, you know go fit beat you now because you get money.
And you go arrest him.
And you go arrest him.
Another angle.
But he don't tell you, say, oh, I don't like that thing. Do you understand? You don't see him waka with women. You don't ask him, who is this on your phone? Who is this? Say, I know, he's waiting be that one. I don't like him. Why you go to ask me? I know. You said, go say, it's true. Make person respect
Say,
man.
I get money to go after this kind of woman.
You said, go say.
You know when that money go come. Now you gonna say, inspect that Naomi Cowbell.
So you said, go say, make I respect this man. Make it not be say. But it don't show you then. Say, this guy has tendencies of, is loose around women. Do you understand? But you go make excuse to cover him. Even these broke men, as we call them in quotes, because now internet name them broke men. Person where nobody feel create, they call them broke, give them adjective. But even these people, they have things, signs that they give. Maybe we they read Twitter, we they read Insta blog. The girl go don't see small. Say don't shout for him one day. Calm down. Do you understand? But you go say, now so man be.
It's
That's the
masculinity.
goal.
Yeah,
That's
it's masculine energy.
I was at a restaurant one day like that. I just went and I saw the man, they fall for the security or waiter or somebody. They hold him and the babe, they there say, I told you, I warned you, telling the person.
My
I like,
husband.
To her now, my husband is a man.
He's protecting
He's a boss.
me.
Protecting me. He's protective. And women say it. One woman has told me that I like my men with attitude. Make I call and make you no pick first.
Yeah.
Ha!
That's good.
What do you dey talk? What do you dey talk? Lara, make you call and make it not pick. Me, I don't do mumu.
Aha.
Then don't call. This idiot, he dey like talk the story. He always like
Now
talking.
that one where you go plug phone them.
Yes. Lara,
Buying bag.
I don't do mumu. I don't do relationship like this. Relationship me.
Yes.
You see that soundtrack? Mumu. Hey, don't call me mumu.
You know this sense to love.
Not me.
Yes.
Lara, the guy go call me. We don't dey ready to. Oh God.
He go call him just to hear him they breathe. Don't end that call.
Period.
My guy go just like. I want hit my head for what? Now that same person I go talk say, I'm angry. My anger needs blue bag.
What did they do to go and buy blue bag?
I go buy blue bag. Lara, that's one shoot like this. Was it action? The children I go hold phone to shoot now. The guy go begin call. He go say, I'll call answer him. I'll call say, hello. It's okay, baby, I'm shooting. If you cut that call,
Jesus.
if you
No be
cut,
joke. That the story, girls they involved for the story. Who are
I'll
the
call
girls?
the teller say, she call ask me, who the story are shooting? Are girls involved? I say yes. Who are the girls?
God forbid bad thing.
So you waiting go they do that period?
Me, I know. Now why when you talk, say people outside go they talk, say you don't know what's going on. The truth is, if you never dey inside, because I know my guy say na person when be say he know they take nonsense.
Nonsense,
So how
but-
come? I was not even thinking that he chop vegetable because it wasn't
they
normal.
don't jazz
It wasn't normal. It wasn't normal to me. This is somebody I had known for years who does not take anything. Then all of a sudden he can't begin they do like say he can't be like say I can't look say.
But you
know,
they advise them though.
and they advise even
they
cause
advise
quarrel.
you dey in love.
It cause quarrel between us now because I'm like, what is this? This does not even make any sense. You know, it affected our friendship. then because-
Lara, make I tell you the worst part. I travel go Abuja. I got question I go ask, but leave her. I travel go Abuja.
Leave work.
I leave work. I go there. That I go there radio for night. He just call me. He say, hey, come to Abuja tomorrow. I say, but I have radio. So you mean you cannot sacrifice for me?
Don't be joke.
Leave that work.
It was so.
Now so I go buy flights. Go Abuja. Now so the one where he come be like say they just blow breeze my eye. With my eye open. I enter. I go idiot, no laugh. That's how I go Abuja. As just say, so just this somewhere, just say my computer for who say, as me come meet me for who say to he can't drive, come. I quiet inside motor. We supposed go somewhere, go buy something. As we go, he caught us say he not well since. He went in there, they come. Say, but I mean, I dare awake with them from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m.
On the phone.
Yes,
on
now.
the phone.
Crazy.
Yes, now.
On the phone, and I get rehearsal the next day. On the phone, trying to say, "Don't worry, you'll be fine." No, sorry, blow breeze before he can't do better. He can't drive, come meet me for where I day. He can't say, me I not call him for that 30 minutes where he drive from house. Say, what if anything happen? I say, but man, you don't dey talk since. He can say, you know what? This motor where I dey inside, get down.
Get
Don't
down.
drive, they go.
For highway.
For highway.
For Abuja, we no get
Abuja, we
corrupt.
no get corrupt. Lara, now so you tell me, you know what? Get down.
And drove off.
I say, get down from my car. I say, I can't be like a shower.
For highway, Abuja.
For highway.
Get out of my car.
That's how I did like this.
Hey.
I say, I called the Zimbo a shower. I say, God, what is this?
By the roadside.
By the roadside. That was
your eye conquer.
That was the day my eye say, Mbadana, Chinedu, Mbadana. Since that day, bafo.
So I have a question about parents.
Hey, yeah.
Because I know that, I mean, I'm sure every parent want the best for their children. But sometimes things they happen. You know, just thinking about this, I can't think, say, when I did secondary school, I go especially junior secondary school, I just notice say one of my classmates no go come school again. Now most times now female no go come school again. Now as we can't think of this, I can't think if it be say this thing where would even think say maybe he relocate or something. If it be say now belle he get where he no come again. Now our parents, most of our parents want the best
For us.
and they will do everything to ensure that we get the very best. But sometimes these things happen. Life, they happen.
Yes.
I never see any parent will go wake up to say this speaking.
Yeah,
as we born you go, they useless.
Yes.
You go,
Yes.
Life happens.
Yes.
Even on those times when some parents, they call their pikin, this one, they do like out there. You are too slow. You be mumu. They compare. Sometimes, so if you think now from a position of say they want you to be better.
Oh, of course.
But it's also still trauma.
Absolutely, yes.
Now I want you to address this with, the idea of educating parents, especially.
Yes.
Because they know they ought to know better than their children.
Yes.
How they can handle such situations. If it don't happen, it don't happen.
Yeah.
If it don't happen, if it didn't happen, it don't happen. And maybe because you are older and know better, you should know how to navigate that situation so that the child does not now deal with something that would now affect them in the nearest future and it now become a generational curse.
Yes, yes. First of all, as a parent, make I tell you, say me say I tell you, say I be parent. Parenting is not easy. It's a lot of work. But it is something that you have to do because God gave you those children for a reason. You are just a conduit. You get what I mean? And whatever you do to them, it would affect how they turn out on the long run. Most of the time, the reason why you are also like this is your own parents too.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Make I tell you this thing. My mom cut me with blade here. Do you understand? I stole her 5 naira. So I didn't like my mom for a long time until I went to therapy. And the therapist told me, go and ask how your mom grew up. When she tell me, hey, I begin cry like pikin. Because the person go cut and put pepper.
Oh, wow.
Oh boy.
Strip her naked. It was bad. So I forgave easily because I'm like, that's what they gave her. What you can't give someone what you don't have. True. You give people what you have. So number one, you yourself, you need to go and help yourself. Go and heal. You yourself. That's why I say, if you want to be a better parent to a child, you have to go through therapy. Because the more you heal, the better your parenting will be. Yeah. That's number one. Then number two, you know what they say in the church? That you don't cast away your wounded soldiers.
Don't cast away your wounded soldiers.
Don't do that. I was a wounded soldier. You understand? When my father knew, my parents knew that this girl, from the way she did go, she go become somebody great. But they thought that this thing, you don't scatter that thing. What do you do to wounded soldiers? You nurture them. You take them to hospital.
Treat them.
You treat them. You nurture them until they get better. So if your child gets pregnant or does anything, sometimes your child, God forbid, but some people have it, is hooked on drugs.
Yeah.
You take them to hospital. You keep looking out for how they will get better because that is a wounded soldier. Because imagine if I didn't bounce back. You understand? My life would have ended. Do you get what I mean? I would have been depressed. I told you I was addicted to alcohol for 1 year. What made me stop? Do you get? I could have still continued like that. Do you know highly successful men and women that are powered by drugs? Do you understand? Every day.
A lot.
Do you understand? Alcohol, sex.
Oh, yeah.
Escape. Do you understand? Some people is work. You understand? They have nothing except work. It's pain. They can't be by themselves. They can't enjoy themselves. They can't just sit down and enjoy their own company. No, they have to do something. Do you get what I mean? So if I didn't bounce back, go on my own journey, help myself, heal myself, my life don't finish. But look at me here today, advising you, helping people. I've helped over 5,000 people for about 12 years now.
Do you think everything you went through is for you to be here? And if you have to do it again, would you do it the same way again?
I will not do it the same way, Nedu. Actions have consequences. I have 2 kids, 2 different men, married now. I took my son to common entrance some weeks ago. He wrote my new husband's surname in this thing. I had to say, why now? Because he's not a child. He said, but I like the guy. Why can't I bear his name? I call him daddy. How come? I had to go and explain to them. Say, no vessel, my head not correct that year. Na me do ashawo things where I have to be explaining to them because they're like, he's 10. You should know his surname. Like, I had to explain. That is a consequence for an action. I have to explain to my children. You understand? I'm about to get married again. Do you understand? I promise you. That is a consequence for an action.
What is you said you're a divorce, people come to you for what is the craziest reasons you've heard for divorce?
He went to another town. I called him and he didn't pick for 1 week, and I know I'm out.
That one not rich now.
How you they call you for 1 week?
Exactly.
You not pick.
Why did you worry about him? Like maybe he was in
He
trouble.
was safe. Maybe they
was
kidnap him.
something happened. You know,
Because it's possible that somebody could have thought before, this marriage is not going to last. You know that's a thing.
Yeah. So that was a back door already
Do you
for her.
understand? There's already an exit strategy. This marriage may not last. I talked about my daughter the other time when she say marriage is not a do or
is not by
die.
force.
If I don't, you understand? If I don't deal with that, you think say small thing no go happen, she no go up and leave. I once had a man call me that let me help my wife. Any small argument, I'm leaving you. I'm out. When she came, by the time we got to her childhood, the roots, she said, because my mom left. The men in my life left. My auntie left. Do you understand? So it's easy to leave. And she said, it's not only even in marriage. I leave things, work. If it's getting too complicated, I'm out.
hey,
You understand? If anything is stressing, I'm out. Some people are like that. They'll be telling themselves, I'm not a stress person. I don't just like stress.
I just don't like wala.
I don't like trouble. She was crying. She said, I didn't know this is where it came from. Do you get what I mean? So sometimes, it's not the reason. The reason, you remember, reason is tertiary source of pain. There's primary. You understand? Somebody have told her, this marriage will not last. This man where you marry, maybe say you get money, maybe say you get baby mama before, you go still they cheat with them, you go still they sleep with them. You better hold yourself, be careful. It's there. What's that seeds?
And that one will knock off 1 week. If he be say, this
Don't go one
if
pass.
you don't go one family, no, he get another family somewhere.
Do you understand?
So let's take it
but
to.
you know
Let's take
say, this story does not have anything to do with what we are saying. So maybe it has, Sha.
Okay.
They say
Disclaimer.
so. I mean, we were talking about virginity before marriage and all that. And one of my aunties, she came to me and she was like, I mean, being a virgin before marriage is okay. If you can, please do. But if you are not, don't look at yourself less and say, because she was a virgin before she got married. And she never had kids with her husband. At some point, if not that it was her husband that disvirgined her, he would have doubted that she had a womb. Do you know that this man got a wife in
the village,
a certain local town? I was making babies while telling her, don't
God
worry, everything will be all right.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. The woman say she know they do undercover again.
A dear
Now
story
so
boss.
bust.
Wow.
These things are real. But I also need to put one thing. Thank God, this
Okay.
thing I remember now.
All right.
The reason why our lives turn out the way it turns out, apart from the things we have coming from, you understand, from home, there's something about the law of attraction.
Yeah.
You see those things you read, those things you watch, you are programming your subconscious mind. Let me tell you what the subconscious mind is. It does 2 work. It is a data. It stores things. And then it retrieves it and gives it back to you.
It's like AI. It's like ChatGPT.
Do you understand? So the more, when I wanted to get married again, because people ask me, how do you do that? And I teach people too. I follow, what do you mean Instablock? I unfollowed, he broke her head today, he died tomorrow. Unfollowed. I started following pages that have what I want. Positive things about marriage. I started visualizing marriage. I started thinking of what I want. Because even the Bible says, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are pure. So Ezinne, I'm just saying, this story, that story, it forms your mindset. So when you see a man, first of all, it attracts that type of man to you. Number one. Then two.
To them.
Yeah, not you. You understand? Sorry, not you. Then it also forms a little bit of trigger.
Okay.
Do you understand? You've heard this person did this to my auntie. We know born now. I say make we do IVF. You say no. Hey, you should say this man no they born for somewhere. Then you begin to create trouble. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Do you get what I mean?
Yes,
Right.
yes.
So we have to get to that level where we hear stories. We see stories. It happens to them. But at the same time, you detach from it.
True.
If not, you will replicate it.
You see this.
Let's take it to. Let's take it to.
I'm sorry to say this. You see this thing that you just said. As simple as it is, it's crazy, and a lot of people need to start doing it.
Yeah.
It gets story where Tombi they tell me earlier. Oh, do you know this person? Do you know that person? Earlier when we come, I'm like, I don't know this. I don't follow this kind of people because I only follow people that add value to me.
True.
Because there are some people. When I go to follow this blog for only be saying only bad bad news, this bad news, that bad news, that bad.
Yes.
There was one lady I met long time ago at the airport. I don't even remember how we take connect. Somewhere I can't jam on for TikTok. This person I can't say I'm there. The next thing is fuck off.
What? To
Like,
you?
yes. Say fuck off.
Wow.
I'm like, yo, brah. When?
Oh.
What did I do? Luckily, I can't remember a day or 2 days later. I come there somewhere for Abuja where her brother day. Now you come to talk because my sister hates you, eh? I said, who be your sister? I said, she thought say all these things where they talk, where all these blogs where they talk about and say they talk about women. I said, which women? Wait till I talk. I said, call your sister. Luckily, come be the same girl. I said, call the same. No. What's this? I said, calm down first of all. You hate me. You told me fuck off. You know me now. I'll go face my face. I said, what did I do? Say all the things. What did I say? Like, no, they say, what did I say?
Exactly.
No, but no. Tell me that thing that I said. And the brother called and tell her, say, you know, but later before she could say, I'm sorry. It's this
Imagine.
blog, that blog.
Let's take it home. For people who have seen this episode up till this point, I get very sure
If you
they
not
don't
get
learn.
sense.
Anybody when they deal with any challenge, it's
As
clear
in,
that you can go through, situations that you consider the worst thing in the world. But, by the special grace of God, you seeking help and making a conscious effort, you're definitely going to, heal and get past that phase. On a final note, you spoke about your friend that you have known for, I think, 20-something years.
Best friend.
Yes.
Yes. A lot of people don't get this opportunity.
Oh, yes.
Because they just feel, it's come up and say, trust nobody.
Yes.
This and that. But you have had this experience.
Yes.
And there are people who are trying to build friendships, nurture. We know say some people go be who them be, break, do bad things to their friends and all. But I would just like you, on a final note, to while you shout out this good friend, just encourage people on the importance of having true friends,
Yes.
in your corner.
Yes.
That irrespective of what you go through,
They're
they'll
there.
be there for you.
Yeah.
Yes. So I go still talk this thing. For my healing school, there's the last module 8, talks about different boxes of life, the boxes in our lives. There's the box of friendship. There's the box of marriage. There's the box of spouse. There's the box of work, purpose, all of those things. A lot of us only have 2 boxes functioning. Work, church, or work, husband. Do you know what that does? The love that is meant, or energy that is meant for about 15 boxes, you put it on 2. Do you know what that does? It overwhelms those 2. It chokes people, it overwhelms them. My husband is my best friend. Fantastic. But you need a woman friend. You need a male friend. Because there's a part that they play in your life. It's part of the balance
Male
in
friend,
life. No, I'm saying
Is he
as a
work
woman.
husband?
No, I
Like,
say as
okay.
a woman. As a woman, you need woman friend. As a man, you need man friend.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Now you know.
say, don't call me.
You understand? That's what I mean. Because people play different things in your life. Your husband cannot do what your friend can do.
True.
While there should be a balance, No box should overwhelm anybody. Nobody should overwhelm anybody.
Yes.
Do you understand? But this, my friend, this is our 23rd year of friendship. She's in the US now, but we talk every day. Wow. We're like sisters. And not just them. On Saturday, I still went for another this thing from our church now. Of Daystar single.
Shout out to all the healing streams. If you know you're a choir member in the healing Daystar singles member, healing streams, Daystar. Oh no, go check. Yes, I was in the choir. Ask her. I was in the choir. I was singing tenor and alto.
Yes. You understand? So I still went on Saturday where we've known each other for 16 years. Some of us, you understand, we meet every year. Some of us are married, divorced, remarried.
Crazy.
Some people, do you understand? But we still hold that bond.
That bond is still there.
Because these people have been there for you years ago. Yeah. So it's not these new friends now that they're like,
we don't know
because
anything.
she's Coach Lara, because she's, do you understand? When we say, I go one package for them. But this one goes, Lara, you dey craze. Wait, I beg, off that camera. What's in that one
like
mean?
That.
Do you understand? Your life not they okay. You think say they okay because they hail you online. No. You get people that call you to order. Do you understand? These are your support system. Imagine my life when I was addicted to alcohol. When I was going through a divorce, I wrote a suicide note. I mixed a concoction.
Yeah.
Thank God. I poured it away for one reason, my daughter. At that time, she was 15. I said, this girl, I gave her the biggest trauma ever. We grew up together. Do you understand? I had her as 19. She didn't have a father. And then I gave her one father, took him away. You understand? Didn't make her come add mother commit suicide. Sure. She might be traumatized forever. That Lara, live. Sometimes we need one reason to live. So that period, who helped me? My friends. My siblings. Do you understand? This, my mom, even before my dad died, he would watch me on TV and say, I don't hear all these things, but the English that you are speaking, at least, now me pay for that one. Do you understand? He has pride. Do you understand? My mom now, she will be praying for me. Your work will be okay because now they get it. My siblings are proud now to say, that's my sister. Do you get what I mean? Because now they get it. So you need not friends. You need support system. Then sometimes you may not have good siblings. Some people are like that because they don't get you. Look for people that have the same values as you. Values are important before you choose friends.
Values.
Values have to align. Where they are coming from, it affects friendship. Their expectations from life affect friendship. Now, what thing they go take give you advice with that? Where then they go in life affects friendship. The trauma that they have been through affects how they will deal with you. That's why you see some people are envious towards you. Because they grew up, some people grew up in polygamous homes.
Yeah, two things.
Where they're always, so the person is always
they
suspicious.
want outdo the other person. Just two things. Just two things.
As we take it home.
As we take it home. You're not going to reach 1 minute.
We go sleep.
Yes, as we take it home. She said something, family might not be, but friends. You see, people misconstrue this statement. They tell you blood is thicker than water. No, it's not. That's the wrong saying. The right saying actually is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb.
Rich.
That is the right saying. Yep. So the friendship you make with somebody is deeper than the water of the womb that you shared with somebody. And then she said something that that daughter was the reason why she didn't. The thing I'm going to say is, be that reason why somebody is looking forward to tomorrow.
By the way, my best friend is getting married soon. I'm waiting for her to come and say she's getting married to her best friend. Then she will see.
Thank you so much, Coach Lara. God bless you.
Lara.
We have had a great session.
Thank you.
This thing now waiting people they pay for. But this story where you don't share now something where we say, it will help a lot of people. Thank you so much. God bless you. May God continue to imbue you with the knowledge and wisdom to help some more people. Thank you so much.